smoke another to the face, yeah. She wanna stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you hip in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Come with a dank, scrolling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sit and I on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Live on WoodSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy. That's my guy Spin More Racks.
What up, though?
Thank you for tuning in. We got young Chris JB Smooth on the ones and twos. Hit the like button if you haven't already. 5-star review.
JB Smooth.
JB Smooth.
Check it out, y'all. It's JB Smooth, the ones and twos, and Classic Smooth Criminal 91.
J Bussy.
What up?
JBC. So easy, so bussy.
Welcome. Hope you guys all had a good weekend. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Please. Seriously, please.
They have my child locked in the basement, and you need to like it.
They stole Chris's cat. DeAndre Hopkins signed for the Titans.
Santa is real.
Hey, dude, watch your mouth. You just ruined the ending of Sopranos for everybody.
I want to look B in his face. Santa's a lie.
I got. What is?
Do you ever feel like just like not buying him Christmas presents one year and then just saying like Santa died?
Nah, tell me he's locked up though. That'd be funny.
Yeah, Santa caught the charge.
Yeah,
Santa's doing 2 to 5.
Some of those elves were underage.
Some labor law.
Couldn't really tell because they're all so short.
What'd you think of DeAndre Hopkins signing with the Titans though?
It's like that Tyler meme. So that was a fucking lie.
Yeah.
Like when he's like, I want a winning team. I want a good quarterback and a great defense.
Yeah.
So that was a fucking lie. Like,
yep.
Bro just wanted that bag. And I mean, you know,
The cheddar.
I'm not mad at it.
The dinero.
Cash, homie.
It's not like you do a shit for free.
What?
It's not like you do it for free.
Yeah, you don't. I was shitting on it a little bit too, and then I was like kind of realizing like, fucking tire shop. When they had number 1 wide receiver in AJ Brown, they actually were straight.
Yeah, and it's also where star receivers go to die. It's Tennessee.
It's fair.
Randy Moss, Andre Johnson, Julio Jones, and now DeAndre Hopkins. Maybe he can beat the allegations.
He'll beat him. It's only 31. But I was surprised, like, wasn't it like a little bit less than what Odell's getting paid? If I'm not mistaken.
Isn't what?
I think he's getting $2 million less than what Odell was paid.
Yeah.
Which fucking blows my mind. Like, am I trying to hate on Odell? I don't know how you guys want to take this, but like, if you look at Odell's stats versus DeAndre Hopkins' stats, there's only 1 year difference in age. There is zero reason that DeAndre Hopkins should be making Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins.
We just signed DeAndre Hopkins.
He should have played for the Packers.
Well, I'm signing DeAndre Hopkins now.
No,
Sorry.
it's two different people.
I know, but same era. Either way, Odell Beckham only hit, I guess he did a couple years. Neither way, there's no fucking way that Odell Beckham should be making more money than DeAndre Hopkins. That shit kind of blows my
Grinds
mind.
your gears.
Yeah, it's only $2 million, I guess, and they're probably heavily incentivized and whatnot.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, just kind of. I guess to be fair though, DeAndre Hopkins did get a second year, so maybe that's like, look at that.
Could be.
I don't know, but yeah, obviously he signed for the dinero.
King Tannehill, great quarterback going to play with.
Yeah. Yeah, there was something out there a couple weeks ago back though that said your boy Malik Willis
Yeah.
starting to heat up.
Emerge.
Yeah. Says looking a lot different this year.
We'll see.
Which we've always said, everyone's always said, developmental piece.
Yeah, for sure.
That guy was not supposed to be playing next year at all whatsoever. He was supposed to sit on the bench. But outside of that, did you see that the OnlyFans chick?
Yeah.
There's another social media.
Woo!
It's kind of crazy that we could like show our tits, but like girls can't.
Yeah. Because these nipples are rated E for everyone.
Dirty slut.
Hey, yo.
No, yeah, she won the boxing match. They showed her tits. We can't show that obviously, but I love influencer boxing.
Yeah.
It's the best.
If they all show their tits at the end, I'll watch more of it.
That's what I'm saying.
They were nice, too. Some nice titties.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of fake tits. They're all the same.
Yeah.
Give me some uniqueness to my titties.
Them boys need to sit right.
Yeah. Give me, like,
Swing
one.
low, sweet chariots.
Is that what that's about? Is that what that means?
It's from The Office.
you see the David Montgomery video?
Yeah, where he got ripped by the cord.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Run that one, Chris.
All right.
Or actually, I don't know if we sent it.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it?
Yes, I do.
What a G.
Who do you think I
That's right.
Kind of impressive. It is dangerous.
You know, that guy's a little injury prone.
Don't
But-
say that.
No, I'm excited for him. I'm excited to see what he does. Excited to see him in that backfield behind that offensive line, getting to work.
I think he'd be a top 10 back behind that offensive line.
We'll see. We'll see.
Statistically.
Statistically, we did do our top 10 running
Running
backs
backs.
in the league.
Yep.
You guys can tap in and watch that. We also have Bryce Simon, Motor City Hoops, coming out at 5:14 to talk about what Marcus Sasser did last night and just the Pistons Summer League as a whole. He was down there for a little bit, so we're going to get some insight on that.
Yeah. The over-under for the Detroit Pistons, 27.5.
Yeah.
I want to get his reaction to that. Obviously, we're going to talk it too. But and then Madden ratings. The Madden ratings have come out.
Always happens every year. Disrespect.
I feel like this year's been the most disrespectful in recent memory.
Really?
Yeah. Like beforehand, you could always say, okay, like so-and-so was young. Maybe, you know, like another year to improve themselves.
Yeah.
There's still like certain like attributes. Like last year, Amon had the best hands. This is like the release of the game, not any updates or anything like that. So like, but this year they're. We'll
Little
get to them.
disrespect, yeah.
We'll get to them.
We're going to get into that for sure. It's, you know, we might have to hit up our boy Ocho Cinco and be like, you know,
Yeah.
you got to pump some of these up. Is there like a Ronnie Madden? Like
I
there's
think
like a
it's
Ronnie
Ocho Cinco.
2K?
That's his role,
Oh,
right?
Yeah, well, should get jumped.
I mean,
Do
well,
you
he's
guys
the one
remember
that
when
updates
Joel
him.
Embiid had like a low post rating and he just sent Ronnie 2K like 3 hours of practice footage of him in the gym just
Yeah.
doing all these post moves just to get his rating up?
That's
That
fucked
shit
up.
is funny. You think any
That's
of the
fucked up that
NFL
they
players
validate
should do
themselves to these fucking
that? Yeah.
video game nerds.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying.
Chill.
Well,
What?
Nerds is a derogatory term, and I don't appreciate it being used in that context.
Fucking video
You're
game
not.
nerds.
You're not one of us. You can't say that word.
That's fair. What were you
You
gonna
gotta say
Chris?
nerd us.
I was gonna say Ronnie 2K is definitely a nerd. I don't care. I like games, but Ronnie 2K is a nerd. He's a dork, a dweeb.
Yeah.
You gotta say nerd us. No hard
Neros.
D's.
So then just the A.
Nerds.
Nerds.
Nerd.
Sounds close to something else.
Yeah.
You're trying to careful, my friend. Swing low, sweet chariot. No, the cringiest thing Ronnie 2K did was the beef with Klay Thompson. That shit was just so like unnecessary. Like I don't even know like where he felt the need that he could like fucking like do that shit. Like I understand like Klay's fell off from like what he used to be.
Yeah.
But this is still a fucking 4-time champion.
What did Clay get rated?
What was he like a? I think how did that? You know what I'm talking about, Chris? What that stemmed from?
I actually don't. The only Ronnie 2K stuff I know is when he was like just an absolute dick to like the 2K streamers or whatever, and they would show DMs of him being like, you need me, blah blah blah, and it's just like, bro, shut up, dog. You literally are a spokesperson.
Who, Ronnie
Relax.
2K?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy's.
Yeah, like the way he was talking about
Bring
Klay,
back
I gotta
Rachel.
find it now. It was like mad disrespectful. I was like, what the like, who the fuck does this guy think he is? Like you're.
The clout went to his head, like
Yeah.
Adam 22.
That
That was the most cringe shit I've ever seen in my life.
That was so bad.
As Lucas is like, oh, did you watch the Adam 22 video? And we watched it, and it was fucking stupid. I'm pissed I watched it.
Yeah, it's kind of.
It's beyond fake. It's beyond fake at this point. It's like every side is just doing it for clout. It's
Yeah.
annoying. I just want this to be over with.
He's like, you're blacklisted from banging my wife.
I'm looking up that
All
right.
right, bro. Like, get over it. Like,
I mean, isn't it over with already? They've already
Yeah.
are like the #1 search topic on Pornhub. So it's like you made it. It's over. You're done.
yeah. He doesn't have to keep going. Annoying.
Jason Love kept going.
Jason Love kept going for sure.
I can't believe he cream pied his wife.
Yeah.
And then in the interview, they said that she. I don't want to say that on the show.
What?
She started eating it.
Oh. We stray further and further from the Lord every day.
The beef with Ronnie 2K and Klay Thompson is he rated Klay Thompson 83.
Oh.
Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
84 maybe. I ain't too bad about that. Killian Hayes scrubbed his IG.
Yeah.
Immediately following Marcus Sasser's
Immediately
40-point
following
bragger.
Marcus Sasser's 40 piece. Wow. Killian Hayes cleared his IG. He gone.
That's nice.
That was nice.
Yeah, he's gone. Well, I mean, we knew it when Sasser was drafted, and then the Monty Morris stuff. The writing was on the wall.
The writing was on the wall.
I still like obviously there's still like some sort of like role for him as a defender. I don't know if he'll ever be there offensively. And he obviously, he averaged like 6 assists this year. Like I think you just can't trust him.
No.
Yeah, he's just such a
How
liability.
about no? Yeah, the guy's he's done so, man. He'll go be a bench player somewhere, and then outgrow that contract, and they'll go back to France. He didn't make the French national team, bro. That one's like I don't believe that.
Yeah, it's either
there's no way he
didn't want to
enough.
participate, or
it said he was not chosen. Like,
yeah, that's bad.
He was left off.
That's what it was for real. Like this was
It said he was left off the roster.
Officially just left off. Wasn't like he's declined.
No, I did not see anything about that. I just saw that it said he was left off the roster. There's no way though, right?
I don't. That one it blows my mind a little bit because I'm almost partly embarrassed by it just because like I used to like defend my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a bench piece.
We all have at one point.
Yeah.
We've all been there. Some deeper than others.
I still Jeff. I'm just kidding.
One more year.
One more year.
No.
Jeff's deep in the Killian love. Is he still fighting for him?
Dude, he
said it on our show. I think it was.
Yeah, he did.
He was like,
Dispo.
one more year.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh Jesus, dude.
He was under the influence though.
That's true. Yeah, because he was like. I don't want to attack Jeff, but I guess this is what we do. It's like the shtick anyway, right?
Yeah.
Blindly defending John Beeline. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy done, dude?
Yeah.
Why are we defending John Beeline? He's not done shit. But anyway.
Shout out to my coworker.
Who's your coworker and why are you
Jeff.
shutting him out?
John Beeline?
No, Jeff.
Oh, your coworker. Yeah. Shout out to my coworker.
Yeah,
Jeff.
shout out to my real coworker.
He's a real one for
Coworker's
sure.
ride, brother.
J-Mo had a free football camp this weekend.
J-Mo love the kids.
Go. Not go, but good guy.
That's dope, yeah. J-Mo love the kids.
For the free ski.
Give him back to the kids in Detroit.
Yeah.
It's a very good move.
That's all off his own dime or whoever else he partnered with. That is amazing. Because I've been a part of charity events where, like, the people attending had to pay, like, $300.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking money.
David Brewer said, sorry I'm behind, but DeAndre Hopkins has me in tears.
DeAndre Hopkins. Well,
Hey, he's coming to play for the Packers. DeAndre Hopkins, he's a good receiver there on the outside. And you can catch the ball just like I can catch some cheese curds. And, Hopkins really is a tough guy when you put him out there. I'd rather see him on the Packers than the Bears.
Pete Skronsky.
We
don't want no DeAndre Hopkins. We got the fucking DJ
Skaransky.
Yeah, we got Skransky. No, actually, they got the what's his name? The one the guy look like me. I don't know his name though. The left tackle, right
Keenan
tackle.
Allen?
No, there's a right tackle. When we got drafted, I got tagged in like 3 different things.
Oh yeah.
And I finally saw him. I was like, oh well.
That makes sense.
I can't really do that in that one.
Skaransky.
Pete Skransky. But coming up next, we do got Bryce Simon joining us from Motor City Hoops.
Yes.
Excited to talk to him. It's been a minute. And he's in Vegas, too. I have a question. You
Yeah,
guys,
he was down there. He saw some of the games. And of course, we got to talk to him about Sasser's 40-piece last night.
Yes, sir. And I'm a sore, too, left off the all. Doesn't mean nothing. But the all Summer League team. I'm kind of.
Do not give a I couldn't give a fuck
Scratch my head
less.
on that one, though.
Couldn't give
I'm
a fuck
excited.
less about the all Summer League team.
I know. But I'm excited to talk to Bryce Simon there because he was actually there to watch everybody play. It's
Yeah.
like,
Henry Ellenson probably made the all Summer League team.
who are these fucking people that made the all Summer League team over?
You know who won
Thompson?
MVP?
I do. It was our guy that we usually wanted, Whitmore.
Cam Whitmore.
Yeah.
Whitmore, yep.
The name was fucking failing me there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, if you're hungry after seeing Killian wipe his IG, I don't know. Go to Big Boy because Strawberry Fest is back at Big Boy. Try some classic breakfast items like some strawberry hotcakes or mouth-watering red velvet waffle. If you're not feeling breakfast, try some strawberry bacon chicken wraps or cool off with the refreshing summer splash salad. And don't forget to get dessert, including their berry delicious classic strawberry pie, deep fried vanilla Oreos, or strawberry hot fudge cake, and more at the Big Boy.
It's the Randy Wise Celebrity Golf Tour.
You're a good coach, Tim. Oh, great shot.
Some of the biggest names in Michigan sports, and some, well, not so much.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, shit. Go in. They're ahead of hole one.
Watch episodes at woodwardsports.com.
By now you know me, Christina Gennari, as the obvious choice in real estate. And you know my website, soldchristina.com, as your #1 resource for buying or selling your home. Myself, along with my amazing staff, pride ourselves on making your home buying and selling experience a relaxing and easy one. Come see why we are the obvious choice. Christina Gennari at soldchristina.com, the obvious choice in real estate.
You have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner, jumper, tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights Live, woodwardsports.com. I'm your boy Eazy. Yes, my guy, Spin More Racks.
Hello.
Young Chris, JB Smooth. We have a special guest joining us as well. Our guy, Bryce Simon from Motor City Hoops.
The man,
what up,
the
though,
myth,
man?
the legend.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing? I appreciate you having me on. I'm excited to talk hoops with you. I'm glad I missed out on all the conversation last segment. I was listening in, but I'm glad I don't need any of that. I'm too old for that
it's all
nonsense.
this guy.
So
Yeah, well,
I believe it. I believe it.
It's not all me, but look, we should dive right into it. Obviously, last night Marcus Sasser went off. He had 40 points after in the first half he only scored 9, and then he goes off for 31 in the second half. I think he only missed a couple shots. Like, what does that performance mean to you for what he can be for this team going forward?
I was just happy for Marcus because I feel like he had taken some criticism, right? Some fans didn't like that pick in general because 2 second-round picks to move up 6 spots and this little guard and all that, and then he hadn't shot the ball well so far in Summer League. So it was just good to see him perform the way I feel like he can. Now, it's Summer League, right? We're going to talk about this all. We're going to talk about Asar, I'm sure. I heard you guys talking about it. Didn't make Summer League. Like, I can cuss on this show, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, like who the fuck cares? It's Summer League, so I can't cuss on my own podcast, so I got to take advantage of it whenever I'm with you guys. So hopefully none of my students are watching this, but yeah, I mean, I thought it was good to see him knock down some shots. That was the big thing. That's what I think he can do for this team. So it was just nice to see that, and the Pistons get some love.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I wasn't necessarily disappointed with the Summer League performance just because like he was pick 25, pick 26, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I knew he would have been there as a grinder either way, regardless, like defensively. And yeah, and here's the stats right here: 40 points, 3 rounds, 5 assists. The big thing for me was the 5 and 9 from 3, though, because I think that's going to be one of the roles you want them to provide for the Detroit Pistons. Jeez, got Lions on the brain.
Yeah.
Hey, it's pretty much football season right now, right? I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not a Lions fan. I'm sorry. Please don't X me out of the episode right here or the show. I was just listening to a Chiefs podcast before I came on while I was working out. So, and I think they play this year, the Chiefs and the Lions. I know this isn't why you guys brought me on,
Week
but
1.
Yeah. Week 1, yeah, Thursday night. So this is going to be incredible. I'm gonna check out of Pistons Twitter. I am not gonna get involved because someone's gonna bait me into saying something. And I'm a lifelong Chiefs fan, and so I just got to keep my fucking mouth shut.
Oh, we're gonna bait you here. Who you got winning that one?
No comment. I mean, listen. I put up with a lot of shitty years of Kansas City Chiefs footballs and quarterbacks, and we got Patty Mahomes, so I'm not scared to scream it from the rooftops. And I don't know if you guys have watched the series, The Quarterback. This shit is so good. It's really, really good. We're about 4.5 episodes in, me and my wife. So, sorry, we're fucking off the rails here. This isn't what you guys asked me to come. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about when it comes to football, but I love watching it. Yeah. I coach it actually at the high school level, so I am a huge football fan.
The best part, did you watch it, Espany?
Yeah.
When Max Crosby's going at him and he gets back in Matt Crosby's face, he's like, "You woke up the wrong motherfucker today." I was like, "Ooh, damn."
I watch every snap, guys. I didn't realize they were like helmet to helmet in that scenario. That was legit. Like, Mahomes got some shit to him, man. Like, nah, Mahomes don't fuck around, man. He's a nice guy. He knows the things to say publicly and all that, but he's an ultra competitor.
He sounds a little Kermity though. Like when I'm here.
I'm here. That's big facts. Big facts.
But
it's a good thing he's a stud at football, because if not, he'd be getting clowned all the time.
Absolutely.
Facts. Getting back to it, you were actually in Vegas for the Summer League. You saw these guys up close. Like, what was your first reaction of seeing Asur and seeing Ivy in his second year? Like, what made the biggest impact on you when you were there?
Yeah, I mean, watching Asar play and contribute so much was really exciting. You know, we don't have to get into my thoughts when they drafted him or leading up to the draft or whatever. At the end of the day, he's a Detroit Piston now, and you want to see those guys succeed. And I know he didn't shoot the ball well and some of those things, but man, he just does a lot of quote unquote winning things on the court. And he did it for 4 games, to be honest, guys. So I have to admit, though, I don't watch the games very well in person, especially in Vegas. I'm always like chit-chatting with people, trying to network and stuff. So I'm not the best evaluator when I'm in person.
That's fair.
That is fair. Are you allowing yourself to buy into the hype, though? And like, how much so? Like, is it possible he's a starter this season?
So I go back and forth, Eazy. I just put out a tweet today where I broke down some of his scoring efficiency, which quite honestly wasn't that great. I mean, he didn't shoot it very well from the perimeter. Even his half-court scoring at the rim wasn't great. I'm not like crushing him. I'm just saying we need to be realistic about what he's been, which is quality defender, disruptive defender, rebounder, all of those things. If he comes off the bench as a 6th man, like, I'm not upset about that. If he starts, great. But if they want to start Bojan and Stu, then I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that either. And speaking of Bojan, they've been circling, trade talks have been around him a lot. It's kind of heating up. It's getting back into it. First things first, do you see him getting moved from this team before the season starts? And then 2, what would your asking price be for a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic?
Yeah, so that's interesting. I actually think he's going to stay on the team until the deadline. I think a lot of these guys, him, Burks, Monty, I'm forgetting one. There's another. Oh, Joe Harris, all expiring contracts. I think you move them at the deadline. But what I would want, if I'm going to trade Bojan, I want to balance the roster with a 4-man. So someone similar to Bojan, but who can truly play the 4 spot, the power forward, next to a Jalen Duren and space the floor. So whoever that is, I would like that plus maybe a future asset or something.
I like it.
I'm not opposed to that at all.
I like it.
Is there, I guess, like a solution out there at the 4 spot for you for the Detroit Pistons? Like, is there any names you could draft that you could see being on the move, or you think it's just a situation we have to wait till next year?
Yeah, I mean, a name that has come around a little bit is Tobias Harris, not knowing what's going to happen with James Harden. I believe, don't quote me, I'm pretty sure Tobias is also on an expiring. So I know fans are kind of tired of this, but you could, more cap space, you could bring him in for a year, more cap space. But I'm trying to, John Collins would have been interesting. That's a little more long-term money. The other thing I think you have to be careful of is you do want Isaiah Stewart developmental minutes there, right? I don't know how you guys feel about Stu, but I want to see him get some minutes there still, Yeah. And so you don't want to bring in someone that's going to take up 32 minutes a night. I mean, at least not for me.
With that being said, though, too, without a solution there, how much are you buying into them, like, truly wanting to compete this year?
Yeah, I think they want to win some games. I think Troy Weaver needs to win some games. Yes. Monty Williams got paid a lot of money to win, but I do think Monty's here for the long haul, and I appreciate this. They're not overpaying guys. They're not trying to speed this process up too much. This team has to win some games if they stay healthy, though, right? I mean, Cade's in quote-unquote year 2 with injuries. Ivy, Duren, you have some veterans. I think they got to win some games. I don't think they're play-in ready, though. I don't know how you guys feel. I think play-in is like
steep.
Everything's working perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would agree with that. And their over-under for the season got put out at 27.5. So what are you looking at? Do you think that's fair? You going over? You going under? What is your thoughts on that?
Let's be optimistic today. So let's go over today. I'm sure I'll tweet out tomorrow under and look like a contradiction, but that's okay. Let's go over. I've said right around 30. Like 30 would be great to me. So if they went over 27.5, guys, after 17 last year, I mean, I'm all about that. That's incredible to me. That's this thing progressing. And remember, like, their picks top 18 protected. I would like for them to get another pick, continue to add to the young core. And so I think another year of just let's push ahead. 8-10 wins. Let's show some progression and see what we really have in some of these guys. Let me ask you, are you guys sold on Cade being face of the franchise?
Yes.
Or Jaden? Like, okay, good, because I am too. But, like, we haven't seen enough to know for sure, right? Would you guys agree with that? I mean, we've only seen Cade play 70-some games.
That's actually what I was going to ask you next is, like, he did make a little bit of jump while injured in the beginning part of last season. What type of jump do you expect him to make this season?
Yeah, I mean, I want to see the dude, right? Like, I know what I think Cade is, what I thought he was whenever they drafted him. I love the intangibles and everything off the floor. I truly believe the injury was really holding him back, which is fucking crazy considering how good he was. But it's time to like see it, hopefully for 70, 75 games. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to see these guys for a whole year. Jaden Ivey for another year. Jalen Duren for another year. Let's find out how good these guys really are before we start making long-term plans around them. Because if Cade isn't that dude, we're kind of screwed.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah. So going back to Asar though, and your takeaways from Summer League, the one thing I want to look at when it comes to him is you talked about his defensive impact from day one and his ability to be a plus defender. You think he can be a plus defender, and that's probably his way into the rotation. How much of that from Summer League, watching it, did you take away and be like, yeah, he's really going to be the guy who can guard the best guy for minutes? Because that's a tall task for a rookie.
Yeah, so that's a great question, and I think really good perspective is he's not going to lock that guy down, right? Like, us expecting him to go and hold Jason Tatum to 18 points, I think, is setting him up for failure. But just having the guy with that mentality, with the athleticism, with the demeanor to do that, so Cade and Ivy don't have to, I think there's value in that. Guys, he's going to have some growing pains defensively. Say whatever you want about OTE. They did develop some bad habits. I did watch the games, full games, tons of them, and those games weren't ultra competitive. So there are going to be some lapses on and off the ball, but he's going to make some nice plays, and just taking those matchups allows some of the other guys to relax a little bit defensively and give a little more energy offensively.
Yeah, I definitely feel that.
So I'm not concerned about it either because he has the want to and the athleticism, and I think like that's the two key pieces in being a great defender in this league.
If the Pistons are to get that over 27.5, aside from Cade being him, being that guy, who would have to take the biggest jump forward on this team in your eyes?
I'm gonna say Jalen Duren, because I think a lot of people have put a ton of stock in Jalen. And listen, I was super high on Jalen Duren's ceiling. I was also the fucking idiot that thought he was going to start out in the G League, so take that for what you want. But he's got to take a leap defensively, guys. If this team is going to go win 30 games, I think they're going to score the ball okay. It's not going to be perfect. I don't know that they're like a top 10 offense, but they got to be better defensively, where it was really rough last year. Asar helps, but a lot of these other guys aren't. Boyan ain't doing it. Monty and Alec and Joe Harris ain't doing it. So it's going to be a huge step from Jalen Duren on the defensive end of the floor, and I'll be watching that really close to start the season.
Yeah, that's one piece I was talking to Lucas the other day. I'm highly critical of the defense of my Detroit Pistons centers just because I grew up with Ben fucking Wallace, dude. It's like that guy was 6'9", and all he had was the want. You should be able to do it if you're a Jalen Duren type, you know?
Yeah. I want to touch on something real quick, Eazy. What you said about Asar is spot on, and one reason why a lot of people were super high on Asar was the intel. A lot of people I talked to in the NBA draft world that were around those guys, both Amin and Asar, spoke to their character, who they were as kids, their work ethic. That shouldn't be something that's understated. Asar taking the role he did even in Summer League, that's big time, man. Like, a lot of these rookies want to come in and score 30 a game. He said, nah, I'll score 15, but I'll grab 12 rebounds, couple blocks, couple steals, do the dirty work. I mean, I think that's why he endeared himself so quickly to Pistons fans.
100%. Yeah, that's what I love about him.
And what would be like your player comp for Asar if he reaches his ceiling? We've heard a lot. Troy said Iguodala. People are throwing around different things. Is that yours or?
Yeah, I mean, I know it becomes redundant. Everybody says it, piggybacks. Like, I think Andre Iguodala is the right comp. It just makes so much sense, and I think, he has the feel that Iggy had, and that's why it could work. Now, it's not easy to be that archetype of player, guys. So, I mean, I'm not saying he's definitely going to hit it, but I think that's a really, really good comp, and I think that's a really good player for this team, assuming everybody else hits what we think they are.
Chris wanted to squeeze one more in before we let you go.
One more quick comp. My boy posed this to me, and I talk draft comps with him all the time. And he said the absolute ceiling of Asar, the absolute ceiling when you're looking at him, is Scottie Pippen because of the playmaking ability, the defensive versatility, everything. And I never thought about that. I don't want to throw in like a top 30, top 40 all-time player, but that kind of is, when you look at his tool sets, a light Scottie Pippen, like that would be his peak.
No, that's really good. And I'll say Matt Babcock, who I'm pretty close with in the NBA draft world, he used that comp for Amin, actually. And the people who had Asar ahead of Amin or right there with him saw the playmaking from Asar. And so it could be the same type of thing. Yeah, I mean, the true ultimate ceiling, guys, and this speaks to the Pippen one, is a guy who can score the ball, right? Like, we're talking about a guy who passes, defends, disruptive, connector, blah, blah, blah. What if he shoots 38% from three? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, a monster. I don't know that he does. I don't know that I believe he does. But shit, man, if he does, like, forget about it.
Forget about it. Bryce, we appreciate you for joining us, man. We appreciate you hopping on. Do you want to shout out anything you got going? I know you're about to record an episode. Shout them out.
Yeah. I mean, you guys stay here with the heavyweights, but if you want to join us, me and Amari record live shows over on the Free Press YouTube, the Pistons Pulse every Tuesday. If you're into draft stuff, I write for Draft Digest. But man, I'm so proud of you two, man. Like, you guys are doing big things, and it's legit to see. I'm super proud of you. Everything you guys got going on at Woodward, you guys are doing big things. So I'm always honored and privileged to come on. Plus, I get to cuss a little bit and show my personality. So.
Appreciate it,
You're
brother.
the same, man. I seen you out there in Vegas.
Yeah,
That's
it's
big
awesome
time.
to see you making moves, dude.
No doubt. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, man. Dude, we had Bryce was back with us in Studio Beat, man.
Yeah, he was. Bryce is the man.
Bryce is the man. He's does so much work with the film and everything. He's a great follow on Twitter, Motor City Hoops. Make sure you guys go check him out.
Purely driven by passion, too. Like, you heard him say, like, hope the students will listen.
Yeah.
This guy's a teacher by trade. I mean, he grinds his ass off in his off time to do this. And by the way, he's really great at this.
Yes.
So shout out to Bryce Simon.
Yeah, Bryce is the man. Well, let me tell you guys about SMA, or the Sports Marketing Agency. The Sports Marketing Agency helps spread awareness about mental health and substance abuse. Their new podcast, This is the S Word, helps fight the stigma about seeking help. So if you or someone you know is struggling, head to thesportsma.com and get the help you deserve.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
And welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy. That's my guy, Spin More Rex.
What up, though?
You know, Chris, JB Smooth. Shout out to Bryce Simon, who was just on. If you guys want some Pistons talk, you just missed a lot of it with Bryce Simon. But we're going to continue that Pistons talk with the over-under. Set at 27.5. First of all, I mean, we got to ask Bryce, before we even get to that, we got to ask Bryce about his opinion on the 40-point.
Yeah.
What about you?
I mean, I love it. He was out there. He was making plays off the dribble, too. He was dicing people off the bounce, and obviously the shooting was there for it. 5 of 9 from 3. It was an impressive performance. He was doing whatever he wanted on the court. He was playing well defensively, too, had a couple steals that led to fast break layups. So I'm happy for the kid, man. I expect him to be right up there. You know, he's probably going to be number 2 off the bench behind Monte Morris. So we'll see what happens with him. But I was excited for him. I was excited to see his game, and hopefully he can build off of that.
I wasn't familiar with your game. No, I'm same way for me. Like, I get, because initially I had to calm myself down. Okay, well, look, Asar's not playing the second half of the summer league. Wemby's not playing the second half of the summer league. All the guys, they're not playing the second half of the summer leagues. That is the caliber of playing he's doing it against. But then again, when you're on the court with a lesser caliber of player, you want to look like the NBA guy. You want to look like the guy that looks like a league above the rest of your peers on that court. And that's what he did in a fucking 40-burger. The highest point total of the entire summer league. Chris, I know you want to speak on this one too.
Yeah, I love it because Marcus Sasser is a baller. And when you look at this team, there's not enough of those. This team has a lot of fitting players like Joe Harris, Alec Burks, Bojan to an extent, even Duran and Stewart to an extent, are fits around Cade and Ivy in the core of the Pistons team. Marcus Sasser showed us with that 40-point game, again, against lesser competition, that he is a baller, and that's going to be important come playoff time to have guys like that. Not saying he's contributing day one to the playoffs. Pistons probably aren't even making playoffs this year, especially when you look at the over/under. But when they get there, if this guy projects and develops to what he's projected to be, then you're looking at a baller, and that's going to be very essential to have next to guys like Cade and Ivy. Every single playoff series, you have a role player win you a game. And that's what Marcus Sasser looks like he can do.
Yeah, he's not only a great defender or projects to be a great defender, he's a bucket getter, man. He went out there and he showed you multiple different ways you could do it. Like I said, dicing up guys, getting in there for easy layups, making deep threes. Like, he's going to be a weapon for the Pistons off the bench in the future. I'm excited to see how his first year goes.
Yeah, he's got that dog and that attitude coming off the bench to help aid and jolt a second unit that honestly probably needed, in that situation. So I love that too. JB, you went on this one?
No, because I really didn't get a chance to see the entirety of the last Summer League game. I just saw the 40 points, and obviously I had my money on the Pacers. I'm not going to lie about this one, just for the simple fact that I seen that Ivy and Durant were out of this game. But to see them ball out like that, man, that's really impressive. So
that's what you get, JB.
I know that is what I get. I got to stop doing that against my home teams like that, man.
No. You got Lions in the Super Bowl, Pistons in the playoffs, JB. Come on, man.
JB. No, that's like a stretch. That's a stretch, man. Come on, chill.
Play in?
Play in. All right, there we go.
So, speaking of being a degenerate.
Pistons on the pavement, fellas.
The betting line. Pistons on the pavement, fellas. Spread your shit. Dude, that's... Spread your shit. That's fucking one of my favorite
one of the greatest
scenes.
movies ever.
Oh, dude,
I
that's
swear.
my favorite movie of all time. Not even close.
You're Jimmy's brother.
You're Jimmy's brother, man. The singer.
Yeah.
My cousin came all the way here from Kansas City to hear you sing. Cry every night. You want some Coke? But speaking of being a degenerate, speaking of a betting man, 27.5. You going over or under?
Here's the long list of it, but you can see the Pistons are second to last, ahead of only the Wizards in the NBA. That's it.
Read that whole list, Chris.
No.
Starting with the Nuggets at 54. No.
Listen,
second to last, though.
When you put it alongside the other teams, it is harder to pick out which one of those teams, outside of obviously the Washington. But it's hard to pick out a team the Pistons are going to win more games than. But at the end of the day, 30, though, I feel like is more than doable.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about Cade Cunningham. And I think it's sore having that dog, to lessen some of the energy for Cade Cunningham. And we see how it affects one of the greatest guys. And this is like Elder in his elder years, too. But LeBron, his two-wayness kind of faded after he left Miami. Cade wanted to deal with that situation because of, luckily, Asar Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
So I think 30. At least.
At least 30?
30.5 for me.
I'm with you on that. I think they're going to be over 30. JB, you're the degenerate.
I think the number is really low, honestly. At 27.5, I feel like that's an easy number for them to hit. At least anywhere from that 28 to 30 mark. I have somewhat of a mid to average expectation of them, at least hit 30, 32. But this should be easy cash right here.
Chris?
Yeah, this is house money. Like, just bet on it. It's so easy that they're going to get 27 unless something goes horribly wrong with health. And again, I just don't see them as the second worst team in the NBA. You got teams that are on the verge of blowing it up, like Toronto, maybe Chicago.
Chicago's blowing it up for sure.
Brooklyn wasn't a playoff team last year. They were only a playoff team last year because they had Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving theoretically. So like, I just look at that. The Pistons are going to get more wins, and Monty Williams has done this before. He took a 19-win Devin Booker-led Phoenix Suns team to 34 wins the next season. So can he do something similar with that with Cade Cunningham and this crew? I think so.
Yes, I think so too. I've said this before. I think a healthy Cade Cunningham and Monty Williams is 12 wins alone. At least 12 wins, just between those two factors. Not even mentioning Asar Thompson, not mentioning the jump we expect out of Ivy and Durant, adding more pieces. Like, I think this team is going to be around 32 to 35 wins.
And I said this before too, is like you have the talent with Cade Cunningham. You have the talent and all that with Cade Cunningham. You have the talent with Jaden Ivey. You have the talent with Jalen Duren. What you didn't have and I get it's coming from an OTE basketball league, but the championship pedigree, the winning, the want to, that dog, and that's what Sword Thompson brings. Like, he's the winning pieces recipe, in my opinion. Outside of maybe a couple more vets, I think 30 wins is definitely doable.
Yeah. Detroit Dabber in the Woodward Sports Chat says, "Sister, wanna bista, bada bada bista."
That's my favorite part.
That's a great dude. Such a good fucking.
I kind of
movie,
want to watch
man.
that now. Definitely watching that tonight. Yeah, I'm going 30. 30 and a half. Is it? Did it put in a different perspective for you to see the rest of the teams over-unders like alongside with it?
Yeah, a little bit, but like Booner says in the Woodward Sports Chat, how are the Raptors 37.5 after losing Fred and probably losing Siakam?
That's if they lose Siakam, but like with Siakam there, I could see him hitting 37.
The Simon J loves to blow it up. I think he's been dying to in Toronto.
Yeah.
And they just lost back-to-back years. They were losing a whole bunch of players. So it makes sense that they'll blow it up. Chicago is just, again, destined to. That's the thing about the NBA now, is teams are always changing, and if there's an opportunity to go to a bottom, somebody's going to do it. Somebody could do a Portland and shut down Dame type thing.
Yeah,
that's
Portland.
another thing. Portland's another
Portland.
team.
There you
Charlotte too. If the Pistons finish worse than Charlotte, I'm calling for Troy Weaver's job. Like,
Relax.
I
don't
think
hate
this
it.
team is so much better than Charlotte.
I don't hate it.
They're so much better than Charlotte, dog. Come
Charlotte's
on.
been
What are we
winning more
doing?
than the Pistons like regularly though. Like, it's not like
when they had a better roster, and I think Charlotte got worse and the Pistons got better.
Where they get worse at?
They lost. Well, Gordon Hayward's a year older, and you look at their team. They're gonna probably likely lose Kelly Oubre. Who knows what's going on with that? They just brought in a new coach. They're gonna incorporate Brandon Miller. Their team just sucks. Like, the Pistons are getting better each year. They may not have even gotten worse, but they definitely didn't get better.
Yeah.
I would pick, obviously, the Wizards. I don't hate neither of you guys' options, by the way. Like, I see the Raptors falling underneath the Pistons. I can see the Hornets falling underneath the Pistons.
I can see Chicago, man. They're gonna blow it up.
Okay,
too.
I was wondering that too, but then like who are they missing that didn't have last year? I literally was saying the same thing.
They're gonna blow it up. Like, they're gonna trade Levine. Yeah, it's
okay.
Lonzo's obviously out.
Trade Caruso.
The Pistons very well may end up in the lottery. Yeah.
Orlando.
Just looking at this, I don't know how many more of these teams. Like, Orlando's debatable, but Paolo Banchero, like, his second year is going to be a scary year. His first year was a scary year.
You're not scared? You don't think Cade's going to have a scary year?
Cade's going to have a scary year, too, but I feel like they have a...
It's a toss-up between those two.
I mean, I'll tell you, Anthony Black just definitely changed things for me, my outlook on the Orlando Magic. I've always felt they were, like, on a treadmill, getting a lot of running, getting a lot of talent, but not going anywhere with it. But Anthony Black looks like a missing piece. Like, he's got the intellect to fucking... get guys the ball in their spots and score.
I agree with the ceiling part of that, but you got to remember, we say this all the time. How do you lose games? Young guards.
It's
and
true.
Anthony Black is going to be a young guard.
You say it all the time.
That's true.
But you agree with me.
But if the Pistons do hit the under on this, you might need to blow off some steam, and you can go to Planet Fitness and beat Low E. Planet Fitness is home with a judgment-free zone where you can work out in a non-intimidating, judgment-free atmosphere. You can find Low E, and you can beat him. They are the squeakiest clean gym. They have tons of equipment, a full body workout in just 30 minutes, a 30-minute circuit, and all memberships include fitness training. You get all of that for just $10 a month. Yes, still just $10 a month. Or you can sign up the Black Card for $24.99 and get use of all the amenities. High school students ages of 14 to 19 can work out for free all summer long with the High School Summer Pass program. For more information or to join today, visit your local Planet Fitness or go to planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Big Boy Strawberry Fest has officially arrived, and we're here to show you the very best flavors of the season. Satisfy your sweet tooth with our deep-fried vanilla Oreos, strawberry hot fudge cake, and a slice of our classic strawberry pie. But that's not all. Cool off on a refreshing summer splash salad, or savor the flavors of our chicken Caesar wrap and strawberry bacon chicken wrap. And for breakfast lovers, don't miss out on our strawberry hotcakes or our mouth-watering red velvet waffle. Strawberry Fest is something for everyone. Celebrate the sweet season with us at Big Boy.
We are the network for Detroit by Detroiters. Welcome to the Woodward Sports Network.
What up and welcome back to the World Heavyweights live on WoodSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy. That's my guy Spin More Rex.
What up, though?
Young Christopher Wallace, JB Smooth on the ones and twos. Hit the like button, 5-star reviews.
Chris 22.
Tell your friends and tell your booze.
Nah,
we have Chris 22.
Wallace is hard. Shout out Notorious.
I wore a Christopher Wallace shirt yesterday. The baby one, the little afro. And Bryson, he lives here, grew up when he was a baby. He's like, is that me? I was like, no. I did actually. I did tell him that.
Side note, did you guys see that people were concerned for Zion when he posted the Biggie Suicidal Thoughts song on his IG story?
Maybe he should be.
Yeah.
What is it? How's that song go?
I don't know.
I mean, the song is titled Suicidal Thoughts.
Maybe that
sing it. Shooting himself.
What's the song? Who sings it?
It's a Biggie song.
It's a Biggie song.
Maybe that shit with her is real. What's her name again?
Mariah
Mills or something?
Mariah Mills?
I think that's it.
Fuck that bitch. She's a fucking psychopath.
Yeah,
bitch.
clout chasing for sure. Unless what if he was choking and beating her and shit?
No.
No?
No.
No, I know him.
No, I know Zion too well.
Zion, he never does that when he fuck.
Jesus.
Jesus
Christ.
No, he said he beat her. That's why she had a miscarriage. But like, no, that bitch is psycho.
Yeah, she probably
certified crazy, insane female. I would not want. I want to wish him. I probably wish him my worst enemy yet. But like, not anybody I know. I would never want you guys to go through that experience. That shit is fucking god awful. Anyway, moving on.
DeAndre Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins. I do want to bitch about a list. You want to bitch about a list?
Yeah.
I didn't get to see all of it yet. I just got to see a little bit of the tweets on the way up here. Madden dropping some ratings and some Eagles. Trying to humble some Detroit Lions.
Madden's trying to get punched in the fucking mouth. That's what they're trying to do.
This is like the most disrespectful year in memory.
Tracy Walker and Kirby Joseph.
Yeah.
Both 76 overall. Brian Branch, 75 overall.
Yeah.
Respect Brian Branch, but how the fuck could that even be possible?
It's like I did catch a glimpse. Harrison Smith was a 90, I think. And Harrison Smith has been very, very, very good. Like he's borderline Hall of Famer in your eyes.
Yeah.
I think that's like a legacy rating. It's like when they gave Tom Brady that 99 that one year, but he's like the 39-year-old Tom Brady is like, all right, guys.
I mean, he was still like MVP contender though.
Like relax.
Tom Brady's
99
different.
overall is like kind of fucking crazy.
Chris, can you put up the safeties list?
Yep. You want the top 10 first? Or
No, because the next one is also disrespectful, and that would be Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Was the 20th ranked safety.
The 20th ranked safety?
The 20th ranked
What the
safety.
fuck? Are you serious?
Yes.
Whoa. When I saw this, I thought it was like a top 10.
No, 20th.
He's the 20th ranked safety.
He is the 20th
To be fair,
ranked
he's
safety.
tied for 19th.
Yeah. With Javon Holland.
No,
Put that back up.
No, yeah. Let me see the 10. Let me see the 1 through 10. I'm glad we got the 1 through 10 now. 20th ranked safety for CJGJ?
Yeah.
No. Let me see
Jamal
the top.
Adams, Quandre Diggs, Jimmy Ward.
Do we have a top 10 of the safeties?
Yes.
You want me to throw that up?
That's what I want to see.
Talalona Hufanga. Your boy Kyle Duggar.
What the
here's
fuck?
the top 10.
Eddie Jackson was above him.
All right, Derwin James. That's one of my favorite safeties in the game. One of my favorite guys to watch.
Best safety in the game.
Minka Fitzpatrick. Minka safety. I do like him.
Justin safety.
Little overrated.
Safety Bird.
Kevin Byard.
Safety Byard. Jesse safety the third.
Tyron safety.
Buda Baker's at 90.
Tyrann Matthews he's getting a little washed. So is Harrison Smith.
That's what I'm saying. Like these are like legacy ratings.
Nope, these are the current ratings.
No. I'm saying like when they give them these numbers, because when I went down to New Orleans, I met like one of the guys that worked for Madden, and their like research is like detailed. Like you'll see, like you ever look at like the guys like throwing power. Mm-hmm. They'll have like actual like ratings.
Do you see
based on like high school resumes? Like the guy used to play quarterback and like shit like that. Like,
do you see?
I don't fucking know, bro. Fuck it.
And that's
20?
DNC-ENT. Like I like Eddie Jackson, but he's not fucking better than Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
Ah man, this is just so disrespectful. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson is like, he's not just like a young Lions player up and coming. He's yet to prove a name. Like he's been one of him for a while.
Yeah.
To have him as an 84.
20th
on
ranked
the day
safety
of my daughter's wedding.
20th ranked safety.
That is fucking crazy to me.
That's disrespectful.
That is mad disrespectful. Like I don't even know. I mean, don't get me wrong. The guys in the top 10 are like top 10 guys, but Chauncey Gardner, if not in there, is like just
you could
outside
just
of it.
swap Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with Harrison Smith.
Yeah, I wouldn't complain at all.
Because come on, guys. Madden, Ronnie Madden, where the fuck are you? Stand up. We need to hear some reasoning behind this. Because also, like, the Tracy Walker, Kirby Joseph both being 76, that's disrespectful, too. How is Kirby Joseph only 1 point higher
than a rookie
who hasn't played a snap yet in Brian Branch?
Oh, by the way, following the year,
Kirby Joseph's probably bullying the fuck out of Brian Branch now.
I can't say any names right now. Oh, yeah.
Just pushing him and shit. You think you're 75, huh? You think you're better than me?
Get my pads.
Yeah, get in the locker, spraying him with fucking...
Football-wise, I would take Kirby. In a fight, I might take Brian Branch.
Yeah.
He's a fucking little dog.
Probably.
But, exactly, though. Like, following the year, Kirby Joseph led the rookie class, tied the rookie class in turnovers. And that's talking, like, defensive ends, other safeties, other cornerbacks. Like, it's just weird. It's really weird to me. Again, I've met these people. You know what I'm saying? They're well-researched. How do you end up with a 76 and an 84 for these guys?
I don't know.
Tracy Walker, I get coming back from the injury.
Yeah, you still need you want to see if he can still the same guy.
Exactly. But I don't know, man.
Kirby at 76 is pretty wild. You telling me he's not an 80?
He's at least.
You telling me that guy's not an 80?
Man picked off Rodgers
like 12 times.
At least fucking 78, 79. I think CJ
no, he should be an
87.
Plus.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Though I get like a guy like that though, like an uppercomer, like he needs a second year to prove he's somebody. CJ's been somebody.
Yeah.
For his entire career, he's yet to fall off. I don't understand this.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's like a same way with the DJ Chark shit, and I was like, why? What's going on with DJ Chark? Why does nobody want him? Why is he not getting paid? And then we found out he had to get surgery. Is that the situation maybe with CJ that we're unaware of? Because he also signed that contract with Lions that was a lot less than what he expected to get in the market.
I think it's just because he signed with the Lions. If he was still on the Eagles, he'd be at 95.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like, they fucking, it's just hate.
I kind of agree with that, too.
Yeah.
I think if he would have stayed with the Eagles, he probably would have got a little bit higher. But since he switched teams and since Madden doesn't technically know what the Lions are going to do this year, they kind of just gave him that mid to average score of just 84.
Yeah, and this is Mutthead. Okay. I was getting ready to bitch even more.
I'm calling out Lions safeties. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, Kirby Joseph, Tracy, hit me up. We'll go storm the Madden headquarters. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. We got to find Ronnie Madden or Madden 2K or whatever the fuck his name is and stomp his ass out. Like, this is ridiculous, man. Whoever's doing this shit needs to be held accountable.
Wow, he was only 82 last year to begin the season. CJGJ will start the same as 82 as he finished in 2022. I don't know, man. Who do you think's more disrespected, Kirby or CJGJ? I think CJGJ.
I think it's pretty even.
Really?
Yeah.
I could see it. The Kirby stuff, like we know, like in coverage, he was short sometimes, but just in terms of like making plays, he was always there. So there's that balance where like maybe you want to fall right there, but like I'd almost rather put Branch a 71 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then have him be a 76, you know?
No, he should at least be a 79.
Like, I think CJG he's at least an 87, but I'm not going to bitch so much about that one. There's another one that a lot of people are upset with that I'm not mad at it. And that's Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah.
He's ranked 87, if I'm not mistaken. Do you have a list for that one, Chris?
Yes, I do, right here.
For wide receivers? Oh, it's wide receivers?
Yeah, there it is. I think all of the 87s are kind of disrespected.
Let me see what we got here.
It was Amon-Ra St. Brown, Devontae Smith, and T. Higgins were all ranked 87. And you got them under Mike Williams is an 88. Tyler Lockett's an 89. Keenan Allen's an 89. CeeDee Lamb's a 90. Like, I'm happy. If CeeDee Lamb's a 90, Amon-Ra St. Brown should be a 90. That's all I'm saying.
I get the physical attributes of the CeeDee Lamb, like the size, the speed. He does let a couple plays out of the backfield too for those guys. The hands, he don't got them. So I pound for pound wide receiver, I can see the hate, but I don't know. I don't think he's a 90. Mike Evans, that's fair. Keenan Allen, that's fair. Debo, is that disrespectful to Debo?
That's a little disrespectful.
Disrespectful to Debo, I think too. Yeah.
Here's the top 10 just for.
Yeah, some context. Let's see his top 10 right now. Justin Jefferson.
Yeah. 99. Jefferson's 99. Tyreek's 98. Vontae's 97.
Disrespect.
And Diggs and Cooper Kupp are 96.
Wow.
Jamar Chase should be higher than 94.
Yes.
I think he should be in 97 too.
I think so too.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Terry McLaurin 92. That's pretty crazy. Amari
really
Cooper,
good.
91.
Hold on.
Terry McLaurin over A.J. Brown.
Yeah, that's where I got beef. A.J. Brown should easily be top 10 wide receivers is so fucking good. It's hard to bitch about anything, but
A.J. Brown should be over Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, I got A.J. Brown even like. I don't understand how this shit works though, because like, if you're rating a player, it's almost like the same time you're drafting them. Like you're looking at what they can do physically, right? I assume Madden, like there's no like brain attributes and anything like that. Maybe there is. I'm not sure. Don't kill me. But like physical attributes, Jamar Chase, it should be like a top 3. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown should be top 5, like, inarguably. That's why I feel like there's like a lot of like legacy shit, like shit that guys have done. Like I don't know how they do this shit.
Yeah, no. Ronnie Madden
Is
needs
Amari
to step
Cooper
forward.
really a 91 still?
Yeah. He's a dog still. I mean, I don't know if I'd put him as a 91, but
Yeah, I don't think I would either. I mean, he's still a dog, but
probably
like,
the best route runner in the league.
Get out of here. No, he's not.
Yeah, he's up there.
Stephon Diggs.
No, I think it's
Adams.
either Devontae or Amari Cooper.
No way.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Stephon Diggs.
Go watch Amari Cooper run routes.
I have. He ain't on their level.
Yeah, you're tripping.
I like Terry McLaurin too. Hopkins actually too.
Hapkins 93. Well, fuck you, Ronnie Madden. Why don't you fix your game? Easy, tell us about Swiss Insurance.
Well, now that summer's here, it's time to make sure you are properly covered. Whether it's a grad party or just a group of people over to enjoy the lake or pool, let Swiss Insurance Group review your coverage and make sure you are protected from an unexpected loss. Check us out at SwissINS.com. Again, that's SwissINS.com. Or call Mark today at 248-800-4177. It's Woodward Heavyweights. We'll be right back.
It's snowing.
The only sports network in Detroit that starts with a W. You know, because we win. Woodward Sports. Detroit's winning sports network. We aren't quite sure if they consume more beer or sports. Either way, the heavyweights are here. Live on Woodward Sports, daily 5 to 7 p.m.
Your childhood may be over, but playtime is not. Outdoor Equipment Company is your source for outdoor power equipment, sales, service, and parts. Carrying top brands such as Bad Boy, LS Tractor, Steel, and more. Servicing the Great Lakes region with locations in Metro Detroit and Greater Lansing. For more information, visit us at OutdoorEquipCo.com. Outdoor Equipment Co., your power equipment playground.
Shout out to Outdoor Equipment Co. I had a blast at the remote.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Racing of the tractors.
Get you a BBL,
Mowers.
brother.
That was, get you a BBL.
Yeah, get you a
right.
BBL.
Get you a BBL. Don't Zion Williams that thing, though.
Bad Boy BBLs.
Going crazy out here. Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights Live on WoodwardSports.com. Hit the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. Young Chris, JB Smooth.
You hear that, kid?
You hear that, kid? Chris talking shit to a fucking 12-year-old, 11-year-old, 8-year-old.
You hear that, punk?
You hear that, you little piece of shit?
That kid was a legend, man. Dale Jr.
Spinney was like, yeah, you had the Power Hog. The dad was like, yeah, it's almost there. I mean, like, I don't think it was supposed to be a mohawk or mullet, power mullet.
Power mullet, yeah. No, it was definitely supposed to be a mullet.
I think it was a mohawk, like, outgrown itself.
No, 1,000% a mullet. There's nothing on the top of his head.
Because Papa Bear was like, yeah, he's almost there.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
He's still growing it.
That's like one time my friend, I'm getting old. My friend actually did have a 30-year-old birthday party, or 29.
I mean, you're 30.
Not yet. But I was head to the crib.
Birthday?
It was at his parents' house, August 10th. When you go get me.
Closing in.
Give you something nice.
I'm going to get you a fucking AARP card.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Shout out. But I'm pulling up to the house, and his mom had a fucking, like the balloons and shit.
Yeah.
Like, for kids, you know? And I was laughing. I was like, that's so funny, the balloons in the front yard. She's like, like she didn't mean it as a joke. She like, she was decorating for my man's 30th birthday party. But anyway, do you want to bitch about the receivers? Or do you want to look at this top 10 voted by the players and coaches and scouts?
Oh, the top 10
quarterbacks?
Quarterbacks? Yeah, let's look at that.
Because this is, I know we do this often. I know we have this conversation often, but So I just feel a little validated. That's all. Just a little bit. Yeah, what's wrong?
You want to start with the bottom or the top of the list? Because it's split into top 5.
Always start at the bottom.
Let's do top 5 because let's because I want people to see where Jared Goff falls.
Always start at the top.
Called it.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Numero uno, obviously you guys know Patrick Mahomes. Number 2, Joe Burrow. Number 3, Josh Allen. Obviously, I think that's up for debate.
Number 4,
Aaron Rodgers, number 4 still. Does that surprise you?
Not really. I mean, he's taking last season away, and he's the back-to-back MVP. So
yeah, and then you got to factor in the injured thumb last year too.
Yeah.
Do you think he's truly on a decline?
Injured thumb.
Like you think he's like the new Aaron Rodgers is last year's Aaron Rodgers? You think that's part?
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely on the decline. He's in his Brett Favre years now. He's going to the Jets, and then he'll go to the Vikings, and then he'll retire, and then he'll send unsolicited dick pics to somebody and make the news, and then he'll steal from his charity and make the news again.
Nice.
That's just the Green Bay quarterback character arc. That's how it works.
I don't know. I just don't know if he's top 4 still. I understand he's still top 10. I have no disagreement with that. And again, this list is voted by, if you can see at the top of this graphic, NFL coaches, players, scouts, and executives. Like these are guys that are actually involved in day-to-day game planning against these guys, playing with these guys. Aaron Rodgers landed number 4. Justin Herbert number 5. That one actually surprised me a little bit. That's rightfully Jared Goff's spot. There's no reason anybody else should be there. No,
Justin Herbert at number 5 is surprising.
Yeah, I thought maybe Lawrence or something, right?
Yeah. I guess people still want to see it out of Lawrence. Herbert's done it for a couple years now, so they're giving him a little bit more respect.
Yeah, that's fair.
Herbert's talents are impressive, though. I mean, the guy's got skills.
But so is Lawrence. That's why I was a little confused in that one. I ain't tripping, though. That maybe proves us wrong. But here's a part where things get a little iffy. If you guys are Jared Goff fans.
A little iffy Melifonwu. Oh, shit.
Not top 10.
Wow. Not top 10? What? What?
What the heck?
I will not stand for this. What is this?
I'm so surprised.
Yeah, you're telling me NFL executives, coaches, and players don't think Jared Goff's a top 10 quarterback?
It's crazy that NFL players, executives, and coaches don't think that Jared Goff's a top 10 quarterback.
You're looking at me, and you're going to tell me, I'm kind of Seinfeldy. You're going to tell me that Jared Goff is not a top 10 quarterback by NFL executives, players, and coaches?
Blows my mind.
You're going to sit here and tell me.
I'm telling you.
That NFL players, coaches, and executives don't think he's a top 10 quarterback?
Scouts, too.
What the fuck would they know about football? What would NFL players, executives, coaches, and scouts know about football? They don't know shit. Fucking Jim 2 times, sorry, Joey, but I'm thinking of a random YouTube name, knows more than those guys. And Jared Goff's got the golden seed. He's fucking perfect. He cures cancer with the wink of his eyes. He's obviously top 10 quarterback.
Yeah.
Paul Thomas in the Woodward Sports Chat.
Yeah, let's read these comments.
Would like to know what players, scouts, etc. Everyone has biases. You have more of a bias than the other people do. I can guarantee that.
No,
JB,
let's be real.
He says a little more
collective
whiny to get the Seinfeld.
Against Goff.
Are you kidding me? Players, executives, and coaches all think that Jared Goff isn't a top 10 quarterback.
As long as you don't go Kramer. Never go Kramer.
Never go full Kramer.
Chris, what were you about to say?
I was just going to say, no, Paul is right here, guys. Clearly, everybody in the NFL has conspired against Jared Goff. That's what this is. This is clear.
He's clearly begging everybody's girlfriend. It's the only reason why he was traded. The only reason why he's not in the list. He's begging
NFL
everyone's
players, coaches, executives, and scouts. Are you kidding me?
Well, we know about coaches.
I'm trying to get that one down. That's tough. But Detroit Supremacy makes a good point. He says, you cannot convince me that the interception machines, Dak and Stafford, are better than Goff right now.
You can convince me.
Dak?
You can convince me.
I would put Jared Goff last year, Jared Goff over last year Dak.
Last year, sure, but
Are you okay,
I'm easily convinced by players, coaches, scouts, executives that they're better than Jared Goff.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding? I figure like
I
like
feel
the
like it's
holes,
close.
like a southern. Like he's from New York. You're doing like a southern accent.
He sounds like this. Oh. What's the deal with airplane food?
That was really good, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's the deal with Jared Goff not being in the top 10 of quarterbacks?
Voted on by?
I mean, have you seen his fiance? Have you seen her tits? He should be a top 10 quarterback.
You actually sound just like the guy, Mr. Double Watch.
Really?
Double
That's what he
Watch
said.
that
I've
number.
never heard him talk before.
He looks like he sucks.
I love Jared Goff.
Jared Thomas Goff.
Jared Thomas Goff.
I did put in the number because JB, it's working, but there's just no like buffering beforehand.
Yeah, kind of. I think we've got it like dialed down, but
Okay.
we can give it a shot and see.
I just want to hear some
You
reasons.
kidding me? So what's the next 5? Is Jared Goff in the next 5? We don't even have it.
the next 5.
Oh,
they cut the
shit.
list off at 10. My man didn't get in.
He didn't make the
He
cut.
came from outside the club.
He got kicked out the club.
I'm just saying.
Y'all hate from the outside of the club. You
He
can't,
can't
even
even get in.
JB, you're the golf guy on the show.
Bother.
Yellow butt. See.
Well, let's give the pro golf guys a voice here behind JB.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know, those are pro executive coaches, you know.
Players and scouts.
Players and scouts that apparently know a lot more than we do from, you know, the eyeball
You
test.
kidding me?
So, I don't know what to tell you there, but I would definitely put Goff ahead of Dak and Stafford. Like, I don't even know why you would leave him off this list. Like,
Why
how?
is he ahead of Stafford, though?
Why is he ahead of Matthew Stafford?
Will you calm down a little? Shut the
Give me some concrete evidence that makes you put Goff ahead of Stafford and Dak Prescott, Rain Dakota Prescott.
But, like, I guess there's conversations to be had when it comes to maybe Dak. But, like, why? Like, LA traded to upgrade from Goff for Stafford. Like, why is he better than Stafford now?
I mean, Stafford got the Super Bowl win. He got the Rams what they wanted. But afterwards, the next season, I mean, injury after injury, he got hurt. He basically took half the season off, and then, I mean, it's kind of pointless to even put him up there.
He didn't take half the season off.
Well,
he was
hurt.
injured.
He was hurt.
He's just sitting there like,
Nah, they got it. They got it. It's cool.
They got it.
I'm gonna no-call-no-show from the Niners game this week.
What'd you say before the show? I don't feel like it.
I don't really feel like it.
Jeff Freddy, the Woodward Sports Chat says Jared Goff ain't wowing anybody. Hence why executives, scouts, players, and coaches view him the way they view him. But that doesn't mean he's some slouch either. That's not necessarily wrong. I mean, Jeff's speaking facts. He's not a slouch. He's just my only beef is when these people try to fucking tell me he's top 10, top 5.
Detroit supremacy. I don't know when he's trolling, when he's not.
Yes.
He says it's based off last year, Eazy, not previous years. No, because Aaron Rodgers wouldn't be 4th if it was based off last year.
Yeah, no. It was specified too.
You kidding me?
Like, this is like heading into the 2023 NFL season. And you guys know I don't disagree. I don't disagree not one iota. The only person I could see him bumping out of there is maybe Dak.
I'm gonna read Jeff Freddy's comment in his voice. If we're going off last year, he was the second best quarterback in the NFC. But let's see if he can repeat it. Eyes. You know.
What's the deal with eyes?
What's the deal with eyes?
And that's like based off performance, yeah. But like those guys that are like missing. I mean, like Aaron Rodgers, obviously the thumb. We've yet to see if there's truly like a thumb or like his decline in his game. Dak Prescott missed half the season, come back kind of clunky. And Stafford was gone the whole year. Like, yeah, he'd be second best when like nobody's fucking there to compete for it. I'm sorry, I'm being mean. He's good. He's number 11.
Say it in Seinfeld voice, then they'll think you're joking.
I'm trying to actually think if I could do a Jeff voice. Can you do a Jeff voice?
Well, listen, it's not quite that often that it's like that easy.
I can't think of.
You said Jeff, not Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh man, I don't know.
Well, easy.
No, you're just doing generic white guy voices.
Cade Cunningham wasn't a give me to Troy Weaver. Okay.
Can you do a me voice?
No, I can't do a you voice. It's a me voice.
No, I can't do a you voice.
Is that my voice?
Is that my voice?
You got it. You got it.
I nailed it. Fucking nailed it. Are you kidding me? Well,
Are you kidding me? Airplane food.
Airplane food? What's the deal with airplane food? I mean, I'm not mad that he's on. Like I said, I've been saying this. The like 9 9 to like 15.
Chill.
Yo.
9 to 15.
Is that your girlfriend?
You can just. Yeah, kid, man. What's the deal with Nazis? 9 to 14. You can shuffle them all around. Like, those kind of quarterbacks are all interchangeable. If you're gonna tell me he's better than him or this guy's better than that guy, I'm not gonna argue you with it because it's like your flavor of the month.
Yeah, I agree,
making out
Spencer.
with a girl during Schindler's List.
Jeff Iafrady here,
It's a good
woodwardsports.com.
episode.
What's a good episode?
Jerry makes out with the girl during Schindler's List when they're watching the movie, and his parents find out because Schindler's List is about Nazis and shit. And
Orange Jews.
they're all Jewish, and like his parents start freaking out and shit. It's pretty funny.
Well, in Jeff Iafrady's voice spinning, how about you tell us about Planet Fitness? Or
Already
Lady
did.
Jane's.
Lady Jane's! What's the deal with Lady Jane's? You can walk in any Lady Jane's for an award-winning haircut, experience, and automatically enter for your chance to win not 1, but 2 vehicles of your choice. Not 1, but 2! Courtesy of the fine people at Les Stanford, Buick, GMC, and Ferndale. That's right. 2 cars of your choice. 1 for you and 1 for your wife, girlfriend, best bud, or your neighbor that comes in unannounced. Lady Jane's, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
The sports marketing agency would not be who we are without great community partners like Higuera Health and Carol Zaniga.
It's an awesome opportunity to partner with your organization. Higuera Health is a comprehensive behavioral health organization. We serve children through older adults with mental health, substance use, and developmental disabilities across Western Wayne counties, and really excited to now be in downriver communities as well. Give us a call at 734-458-4601.
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights, live on woodwardsports.com.
There's a GIF on Twitter. You can't rewind GIFs on Twitter.
Yeah.
It says boobs an hour. And it's that legitimate countdown.
And then at the last minute, does it show boobs?
I mean, I haven't sat the whole hour.
It probably just trolls.
It says let my phone. Here, fuck it. I'll leave it.
It's probably going to be nothing at the end.
That would be awful.
Yeah.
For anyone that actually waited, I'm just letting it kill my battery.
Make sure you like and share the stream.
Like and share the stream. All right, we bashed lists. We approved lists. Honestly, it'd be kind of hard to go against a list made by
Who's
players.
Dylan Mulvaney?
They always say that name in the chat.
Do you know who that is?
I think that's like a YouTuber. I don't know.
I showed her my Mulvaney last night. You know what I'm talking about.
Hey.
Nice.
That thing was Mulvaney.
Oh, I had to back out of the boobs gif, actually. I got to send something else to Chris.
Now you're never going to know.
We did our own top 10 list.
Yeah, now you're never going to know.
Now we're never going to know. I'll keep you updated. I'll do it again tonight.
No, Mickey Mouse is, oh, little fucks.
Who are you talking to?
They're saying I sound like Carl Weezer or Mickey Mouse. Seinfeld and Mickey Mouse are very close. It's true.
I don't know if it's the Adderall. I'm just not a fan of that voice. I think you should
Not a
shut the
fan of Seinfeld.
All right, we did a top 10 running backs list.
We did.
We have Seinfeld's list.
Yeah.
We have my list. I did a new list.
Nope.
I did send to Chris.
Use his original list.
No, but you can use my original list, but download the new list too.
All right.
But I guess we'll start with your list because your list is the one that reminded me. I did mine on like fucking the last 10 minutes of my lunch break. I did one today.
Dylan Mulvaney's the Bud Light.
Oh.
The Bud Light.
Maybe you showed her your
Yeah,
Mulvaney
it wasn't
last
my
night.
Mulvaney. I promise. It was hers.
I showed her my Mulvaney.
Kid Rock ain't showing her his Mulvaney.
Chris, can you?
He's not balling that, but dog.
Yeah, I'm throwing up Spencer's older one.
Yeah, pull up mine. I don't have an older one. I just have one.
The wide receivers, right?
No.
Oh, the running back?
Running backs.
Running backs. Did you send it in Slack?
They're in Slack.
Oh,
Okay.
I sent mine. You want to put mine up there?
I have the wide receivers one. Sorry, I got to get the right
This
back.
guy.
Give me
Jesus.
seconds.
Doesn't
Did you
even
send
read
it?
the prep. Yeah, they're both in there. I sent them right after you sent yours.
Oh, in Slack. I don't know if I even sent mine.
You did.
I did.
I see them.
All right. Well, I'll read you Spinnies.
No.
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 You wait for the graphic.
Yeah, read it. I'll react in
All
live
right.
time.
Number 1. We'll do it like a court scene.
All right.
Spencer Morgan Raxter. Is it true? On July 17th, around something p.m.
I didn't touch her, I swear.
You voted Nick Chubb as the number 1 running back.
I did.
In the NFL.
I did.
Explain yourself.
I think he's the best pure runner in the league. He can do a lot. He never gets tired.
Not in that voice.
He's powerful.
Stop the voice.
Fast. No, I think he's the best running back in the league. He's unstoppable, man. The guy's just a freak of nature. They said they're going to get him more involved in the passing game this year, so draft him first in all of your fantasy leagues. Like, the guy is a freak, and I think he's the best running back in the league.
Spencer Morgan Raxter.
I didn't touch her.
And number 2.
I did. I fucking killed her. She wouldn't stop talking. I buried her in the bottom of my basement. I dug out the walls, chopped her body up, put them in different Ziploc bags. Sam Flannel gave me a tutorial.
Stop the fucking voice. Austin Eckler, number 2. I have a question, actually.
No. Austin Eckler's not number 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. Christian McCaffrey, number 2.
Yeah.
Because your thing for putting Nick Chubb, number 1, is the best pure runner.
Yes.
Is Christian McCaffrey a better pure runner than Saquon Barkley?
No, probably not. But I think Nick Chubb is better. Like, it outweighs the other things.
His ability to pure run?
Yeah.
Pure run.
Like, he's that much better that it outweighs the other things. Yeah, here's my list. Nick Chubb, Christian McCaffrey, Austin Eckler, Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, who could easily shoot up into the top 3 if he has another great year, Josh Jacobs, Scott Pollard, Do Not Holler, Tony Pollard, Kenneth Walker III, and then Travis Etienne.
Where did Scott Pollard?
It's from this battle rap. Scott Pollard, Do Not Holler. Yeah, that was my list.
I can't bash you over anything.
If you want to switch, Derrick Henry and Saquon, I wouldn't be mad at you.
I ain't mad at you.
But yeah, I kind of wanted to kick Tony Pollard down to 9 and move Kenneth Walker up to 8. But
I'm not mad at that because I did my list and I was like, bro, fuck this. This is like a list based off being safe, tiptoeing around fucking people saying, why the fuck would he be there? Why the fuck would he be there? That's why I made a new list. But here's my initial list. If Chris, you want to put it up? Yeah. This is my list where I was fucking scared of putting down who I truly feel.
You also spelled half of their names wrong.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Which names did I spell wrong here?
Eckler, Derrick, Saquon.
How you spell Eckler?
Ekeler.
Ekeler?
Yeah.
Oh,
Derrick has 2 R's. Saquon, you got the O and the U switched.
Really?
Yeah.
To be honest, though, there's fucking one Saquon we all know. So it's not like a fucking... I would know those names.
Tony Pollard at 5 is a strong stance.
I got Tony Pollard at 5. I feel like if he were to have as many carries as a Saquon Barkley, per se, which is 100+ more, he'd have that 1,300 yards that Saquon Barkley had, on top of having more receiving yards than Saquon Barkley and touchdowns with 20 less receptions. 20+ less receptions.
DNC ENT says Derrick Henry he gives you 1,300 in a bad year. Yeah, but he also fucking...
Give you 1,500 last year in a bad year.
Yeah, but he runs the ball 100 times more than anybody else in the NFL.
Yeah, I did this kind of as my... what I expect next year's top 10 to look like at the end of the season.
Derrick Henry had 18 more yards than Nick Chubb last year on 47 more carries.
You sure?
Yes, I'm looking. It's right in front of me.
I thought Chubb had
Derrick Henry had 1,538 yards on 349 carries. Nick Chubb had 1,525 yards on 302 carries.
Oh wow, I thought Chubb had 340.
No.
Oh, I was looking at what's his name? Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs had 340 carries.
Yeah, you're right.
And he led the league by about 120 yards.
All right, throw out my top 10 one more time, and then I'm gonna go into like my real one, because I have the real one that I sent you, and I guess I'll sort the who's where and who's what. I kind of just threw in the names, but any beefs, Spinny? Tony Pollard, is that it?
Yeah, the Tony Pollard at 5 is my beef, and not having Kenneth Walker in there.
Kenneth Walker 100% should be on there. I pulled a homer move and I put Dave Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs as a combo at number 10. I think statistically, though, David Montgomery has every ability to be a top 10 back next year, based off everything we've seen Jamal Williams do last year and more. And then I was also looking at, listen to my boy. He has a podcast. Shout out to my guy Nick, BDE, Big Dogs Gotta Eat. Check that out for fantasy football. Unless you're in the same league as me, I don't want you to check that one out because that's where I get my good stuff from. But Jahmyr Gibbs, his like touches within like the 5-yard, 10-yard, like red zone, almost like fucking not there. I guess he only had like 20 or something like that, not even, which is like, that means Dave's getting those carries. The Detroit Lions, you know what I'm saying? Little fancy tip for you guys. But then I have this one. How I truly feel. Who I truly think at the end of 2023 will be considered a top 10 running back, at least statistically.
All right, let's see it. I haven't seen this yet.
Kenneth Walker.
Still spelled Eckler wrong.
That's how I think it's spelled, clearly. That's why I spelled it that way the first time.
Saquon.
It's
Brian
Saquon.
Robinson, Damon Pierce, David Montgomery, Nick Chubb, Tony Pollard, Christian McCaffrey, Austin Eckler, Saquon Barkley. So no Derrick Henry, no Josh Jacobs.
I don't even know how many is that.
1,
Walker.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, so Ben, throw Derrick Henry in there. This was no specific order.
So no Derrick Henry, no Josh Jacobs.
Well, there's 9 guys, so I throw in Derrick Henry.
No Josh Jacobs.
No Josh Jacobs.
The
only guy.
Damon Pierce is gonna ball.
My only concern, Damian Pierce showed you last year. Brian Robinson showed you last year. After being fucking shot.
Dude, Brian Robinson coming out onto the field
Cent?
to many men. The fucking game after just getting shot like 4 times.
That shit was
That's
fucking
the
hard.
biggest fucking baller move ever.
Holy fuck, total yards leader. Did you know Raheem Mostert was fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10th.
Yeah, no Kamara.
No Kamara. I don't know what.
My honorable mentions on my list were Alvin Kamara, Damon Pierce, and Aaron Jones.
Damian Pierce, Alvin Kamara, who else?
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones probably should be a little bit more respected than that. Bijan, I can see breaking that. But to be fair, though, Tyler Algier kind of like showed you something last year.
Yeah.
To where like, Bijan's going to get his.
Show up.
But you can't just, Tyler's going to get touches too. Especially with Bijan being a rookie. And Tyler already being like within the offense, everything. At least, am I wrong? Am I?
No, I think you're right. Tyler Algier showed that he is a great player, but I mean they didn't draft Bijan that high to sit him behind somebody.
And then statistically, the new list. Can you see those guys being top 10 rushing?
Yeah.
All total?
Yeah, for sure.
I think so too. I think Kenneth Walker, by the way.
Kenneth Walker,
I
wouldn't be surprised if he's not a top 3 running back at the end of the year.
The only thing that scares me is the fact that they drafted Zach Charbonnet. But not even that much.
No.
Because as a passer, as a catcher, as a runner, Kenneth Walker literally does it all.
He's a dog. And they're going to be...
that might be my second round pick this year.
He's not going in the second round.
He's going first?
Yes.
I think some people sleep on him.
No, I don't think so.
I think a lot of people sleep on him.
I don't think so. If you play fantasy, you're not sleeping on Kenneth Walker.
That's fair.
He's going to play against the least men in the box, probably out of any top 5 running back in the league.
I think pound for pound, carry for carry, Kenneth Walker probably might have... Kenneth Walker and McCaffrey made Pollard probably like top 3, right?
I think I wouldn't be surprised.
Touch for touch.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kenneth Walker finishes with top 3 stats.
I don't disagree at all. Let me tell you guys about Randy Wyatt's Automotive Celebrity Golf Tour. Because right now you have an opportunity to join the one, the only, Tim McCollum for the Randy Wyatt's Automotive Team Celebrity Golf Tour. Join now by stopping by any Randy Wyatt's Automotive Team location for your opportunity to join Tim alongside the Celebrity Golf Tour. Jim Harbaugh's there too, actually, by the way. So Woodward Heavyweights, we'll be right back.
The only sports network in Detroit that starts with a W. You know, because we win. Woodward Sports, Detroit's winning sports network.
Since the dawn of moving people, Chevrolet has led the way. The world of transportation is changing. At Feldman Chevrolet, we are leading the charge forward. With every electric vehicle, every mile traveled, one Feldman at a time. The company that puts more Chevys on Michigan roads is now the #1 name for Chevy electric vehicles.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
What up, though? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on Woodwardsports.com. I'm your boy Eazy. That's my guy, Spin More Racks. You know, Chris, JB Smooth. Hit the like button if you haven't already. 5-star reviews on all podcast platforms. Oh, damn.
5 stars.
I'm not gonna say that out loud, but
What?
shout out to David Montgomery. He's in the. I don't even want to say. He was at Best Buy, but not the Best Buy you expect.
In Roseville?
Yeah. That's like one of the shittiest Best Buys I've been to.
Really?
Oh yeah. You don't think so?
I don't know.
Which one do you go to?
The one on DeQuinder.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot you're out. For some reason, I know like we're close, but you should have shit on your side of town.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right. This one's from you, Chris. I'm gonna let you introduce
I
this
saw
next
Miguel
topic.
Cabrera at that Best Buy and Maglio.
I can see that. That was kind of close to the west side.
Yeah.
You know?
That was when I was really young. My dad I was with my dad and my older brother.
Yeah.
When he saw me, he's like, go. He pushed me because he didn't want to walk up. He's like, go.
Yeah, for sure.
I was like, all right.
What'd you get?
He signed my hat.
You still got it?
Yeah, I think so. Somewhere.
That's dope. I have a Triple Crown ball signed by Miguel Cabrera.
Yeah, that's dope.
Oh, that's dope.
I know.
Yeah.
Authenticated and everything.
You remember?
Yeah. Shut up.
Why would you give that away?
I actually seen Boban at Best Buy too when I used to work there.
Boban?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out, for real?
I'm dead serious.
You should have took a picture.
I
of
would
him.
pay for a picture of you next to Boban.
The dude is so tall. He actually had to duck to get in and out of the entrance.
How big were his hands?
I mean, I don't really get that far up close to him.
You
but
probably could grab JB like a fucking giant.
Probably just grip me up over the camera. Like,
Hey, yo. Hey, yo,
Boban,
you monster.
he's like goldfish.
Jay
He
Bush.
looks like
Bush.
an ogre. Like his ears are fucking like this big.
He looks like a giant. He's a fucking
He does.
giant,
He looks like a giant,
He
bro.
should definitely get more movie roles.
You have to pass him under a bridge. Oh, what's that? Where
Oh,
the
pay
toll
the
is?
toll.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, introduce your topic.
That's a troll, not an ogre. While paying the toll, you gotta pay the troll toll to get in that boy's soul.
What the fuck?
it's from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Boy's soul, boy's soul. Gotta pay the troll toll to get that boy's hole.
Is that what they say?
It's what Frank says. Yeah, he's supposed to say boy's soul, but he keeps saying boy's hole, and it's like pissed
Boy's
off.
soul, boy's soul, boy's soul, boy's soul. All right, Chris, save us, please.
All right. Yeah. So we were discussing last week about Bojan being the last potential Piston trade move before the season starts, and we all kind of collectively went around and gave our value and our perspective on him. And James Edwards came out with a piece, just a Pistons mailbag, and he did a lot of talking. One of the pieces he highlighted was Bojan's trade value, and he had this, which I thought was interesting. So he said, as for Bogdanovic, I'd be seeking a top 4 minimum protected first-round pick. And then he goes on to say, trading Bojan needs to start likely with an unprotected or very lightly protected first-round pick within the next 3 years. So my question to you guys is, we were talking, a protected first. Were we aiming a little too low? Were we kind of souring on Bojan a little too much because of the age and the fact that this team did only win 17 games last year? Is there more value for Bojan than we perhaps thought?
I think so. I think that's a piece that contenders are going to want. You can never have enough shooting, especially 40% shooting. When you get a guy like Bojan that can stretch the floor, like you put him in Dallas or in Phoenix or any of those teams, like that guy is going to be a very, very appreciated asset. So I think that he said top 4 protected. That makes sense to me.
Top 4?
Yeah, top 4 protected within the next 3 years. The chat's wilding right now.
Oh, wow. What's chat on right now?
Steve Wilds, I don't even want to read it.
Read it.
Steve Wilds?
Yeah.
Boban gets a lot of pussy, trust me.
Steve Wilds throwing that thing back.
Danny G said Boban got 9-inch fingers, soft.
By the way, if you guys listen through audio and just iron by your phone, there's a poll in the Woodward Sports chat. So how do we handle spin more racks? Limit his cousin moments or let him go full cousin?
Never go full cousin.
Never go full cousin. Ain't no going back.
A cousin or your cousin? No, we're all cousins.
That was the best fucking argument.
To my
we're
cousin.
all cousins.
It's still
my
a
cousin's
cousin.
back with her
It's
boyfriend.
still a cousin. It's always a cousin.
What, in any situations, always a cousin?
No, over your cousin.
Now I'm confused.
You're still going your cousin?
like
to have sex with a cousin or your cousin?
Your cousin all day.
No, a cousin.
A cousin's way worse.
No, it's not.
It is
dude.
way. That is borderline like pedophilia.
What?
It's a simple mind. It's a mind of a child.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you do
I think
know.
I think you're thinking into it way too hard.
I'm not thinking it's the way to. I'm not.
You're
No.
just trying to make up excuses for you to bang your cousin. It's all right.
I'm definitely going.
Your cousin.
Yeah, my cousin.
JB, you were also your cousin, right?
Yeah.
You were
bro.
team your cousin.
I completely forgot what answer I said when we did this.
What's your answer now?
Your cousin?
Disgusting. Chris?
Disgusting. I was with you, Spencer.
Fuck yeah, bro.
I'm lockstep.
Yo.
Right there.
You're some sick fucks.
Hey, man, it probably hits different.
You're over there in your little booth trying to convince us that Bojan's worth a top 4 protected.
Yeah.
Fuck no. Hell no. Protection's got to be
a single pick, one pick.
Oh, just one straight up. Straight up.
Yeah. What? You're not getting 4 first-round picks for Bojan. Like,
but it is highly or lightly protected, I should say.
Yeah.
So I mean, a top four protected pick is really, really valuable.
Just move to Alabama.
Steve Wild said Amish cousins are the best. Anything impresses them. Pull out a lighter.
How do they control fire from their hand?
Let them go full cousin. If I'm a franchise, no. But also, I guess it depends on the franchise looking to add a Bojan Bogdanovic are on the cusp of winning a championship, so it's not like they're gonna be within the top 4 anyway. You know, like they're probably later in the draft.
Yeah, but
definitely not
every
even in the
year you
lottery.
have. I mean, look at how bad that Lakers pick looked like for New Orleans last year. There was a point where people were like, "Oh, are the Lakers going to give Wemby to the Pelicans?" The Pelicans were 2, and the Lakers were 13 in the West. Like, you know, things can happen. I'm with you, Eazy, generally speaking, but all right, it's a possibility.
Look what happened with the Rams pick.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. It's, I mean, injuries, yeah. Anything can happen, obviously, yeah. But, like, I think you get a first for Bojan. I just don't know. I think there's more protections beyond, like, a top 4. Like, no one's going to have a top 5 pick for Bojan. You know what I'm saying?
Still that pick.
There's going to be more protections.
That it's not a top 5 pick, that it can potentially be a top 5 pick.
Yeah.
That's the value of it. Like, if the Lakers offered a protected first and they can't because they're out of picks, but if they could offer a protected first, where if they made the lottery and they didn't get the pick, that would be worthless to the Pistons because you'd be guaranteeing, 15 or higher. Whereas this, it's likely going to be 20 or 25 or somewhere in that range. But if things happen, and it becomes 6 or 7 or 9, like.
Yeah, I just don't think at the end of the day, like, that's the value that on Bojan. Like, I don't know that.
You don't think he's valuable enough for that?
No, I think there's gonna be like more protections on those picks for Bojan Bogdanovic. I could be wrong, but
Detroit Dabber said Eazy would let Amish cousins churn his butter.
Yeah, but that's different than like.
How is that any different?
Churning my butter so I can eat.
Oh, and that's not what he's talking about.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
Churn your butter.
I'm just not sexually attracted at all to a cousin. Like,
but you're sexually attracted to your cousin?
Yeah.
We got him, boys.
It's not about sexual attraction. Obviously, I'm not either.
That's part of it too.
I'm not like, if she's down, I'm down.
That's part of the equation. It has to get done.
Like, gun to your head.
Yeah.
A cousin or your cousin right now.
I wouldn't be able to do a cousin. There was like
yeah,
for me, I'm grossed out that you would do it. To be honest
lying to yourself.
I'm not lying to myself.
You remember that
bro.
one picture where it's the girl jogging?
Yeah, but cousins ain't built like that.
There are cousins built like that, man.
That's one cousin built like that.
What if you get the baddest?
The rest of them are built like fucking wrestlers.
The baddest.
They're built like those fucking stretch dolls.
That's the WWE's prime demographics. So they eventually look like the thing they watch so much. But what if it's the baddest cousin or your ugliest cousin?
Baddest cousin. Yeah, for sure, the baddest cousin.
Like,
when I say a cousin, I think of a child. It's right. It's how you talk to it. That's how you treat them. You're like, I can help you, bud.
That's how you talk to it.
Yeah.
You got to support her in the chat, Eazy. Danny G goes, well, if a cousin is hot, she's hot. Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah. If a cousin is hot, she's hot.
Yeah.
Not if your cousin.
I still don't think they understand.
I think most of them are starting to get it.
When I'm asked, yeah.
We made it more clear this time.
Yeah.
For sure.
It was more fun when
it was very ambiguous. Nobody was we just had I'm salty, like, yeah, I'd fuck my cousin.
No, I'm salty. I'm pretty sure knew what was going on.
Yeah.
I'm salty. Probably banged his cousin. I'm not yeah, dude, no. Think about the way you interact with a cousin. It's like a child.
You're thinking about it too hard.
But how do you interact with a cousin? It's
you
not
talk
like a child.
to him like a regular human being.
No, you do not.
Yes, you do.
No, the fuck you don't. You're bullshit.
Hi, how you doing?
You're the number one bullshit.
What's the square root of pi?
Yeah.
Give me a complex thought right now.
What is the meaning of life? Race. I'm gonna go to break. Is that cool?
We're dead.
Can I do that?
What the f is going on with my life?
This is my favorite part too. People in the chat like, yeah, they canceled Adam for saying this about such and such.
Adam never got canceled.
Have you ever watched this fucking show?
Yeah.
We're talking about fucking cousins. Literally. It's a whole topic right now.
Right.
Poor Chris. What is the meaning of life?
I really like Disney movies.
The interactions are that of a child, bro. That's why you don't talk to them. All right. Let me give this thing 5 seconds. I'm going to discipline.
Well, this kid I know from my high school banged a cousin on a park bench.
Like he should go to jail. Like that, he should go to jail.
Like,
that's fucked up.
It's not the type of cousin you're thinking of. Like, it's not Chromecast cousin. Like, it's different. Oh, different level of cousin.
You just said Chromecast.
Not a homie who likes to chromie. Like, it's a different kind of cousin.
Easy, where she get your weed?
I don't even want. I feel bad saying this after this conversation. No, I would not give up a first-round pick with only a top 4 protection for Bojan Bogdanovic, but experience the true meaning of exceptional cannabis products with Dispo Dispensary. Indulge in a fine selection of cannabis curated with care. With over 10 locations, Dispo is never far away. Visit DispoShops.com today and unlock a world of endless possibilities in the realm of cannabis. That's DISPO Shops.com.
Steve Wild said it'd be a hot.
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
Introducing the Planet Fitness Guide to getting that post-workout glow. Step 1. What's your why? More epic energy? Better sleep? Blow off steam? Step 2. Join Planet Fitness for just $10 a month and get moving in our clean and spacious clubs. Step 3. Bask in that post-workout glow. Join Planet Fitness today for just $10 a month.
Join today at any of the 50-plus Detroit area locations.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
What up, though? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my guy Spin More Racks.
Hello.
Young Chris. JB Smooth. I'm ashamed of where this show is going.
You're just, I don't know.
All right.
Smartest.
Whoa. Oh. What position?
Whoa.
Is hardest to play in sports?
Okay. Yeah. Chris, do you still have that graphic?
No, I'll get it.
You motherfucker.
Chris, you're a real piece of work.
This is a good question, though.
What is the hardest position to play in all sports?
Yeah, we talk about it a lot.
Without seeing the list, I know you're fairly reminiscent of the list. Actually, I'll do, because I haven't seen the list. Quarterback is top 5.
Quarterback has to be top 5. NFL quarterback.
Goalie?
Goalie's up there for sure.
I I feel like cornerback should be up there too.
Yeah.
Like, the job of a cornerback is fucking insane, bro. Like, look at when we talk about these receivers. Like, yeah, this guy ran a fucking J-Mo, for instance.
Oh, I'm lying. I had it here.
He doesn't have official 4.4, but like, all right, okay. Ooh, look at me. God, I'm fucking good. MLB pitchers 4 over golfer?
Yeah, no way. Over MMA fighter?
Over MMA fighter?
How is MMA fighter not top 3, if not top 1 or 2?
Yeah, you're punched in the face in your
fighting
underwear
to death.
I think any like single player sport, any sport where you're by yourself, like golfer, MMA fighter, tennis player, boxer,
all over MLB pitcher.
Yeah.
You have more baseball experience than me. But pitching is like stressful.
It's not an MLB pitcher, but yeah, pitching is stressful.
So maybe that's what they're taking that. But so is MMA.
MMA should be higher than pitcher. So should golfer.
Yeah, because the other part too is like you have the same stress.
Golf's one of the hardest sports in the world.
Because MMA pay.
What about NASCAR?
Yeah, that's what they tried telling us last week. Fucking losers.
Yeah.
Chris, I don't know if you know this. MMA fighters only get half their pay, unless they win, and then you get a double. Otherwise, it's just Damn. So that's another stressful piece of being an MMA fighter. But I'm fucking proud of myself getting those top 3.
Yeah.
I thought something weird was gonna be up there like bowling. Can I see the oddball ones in there actually one more time? I'm sorry.
Olympic diver.
Is that in there?
No.
Is diving hard?
No.
Boxer, soccer midfielder. What do you think is harder, soccer goalie or soccer midfielder?
Soccer midfielder.
Yeah. Could you transition?
Fucking running back and
Never
forth.
stop running.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, tennis is actually probably hard as fuck.
Oh, tennis is hard.
You played?
No. Well, I mean, yeah, like with my
Like
friends.
half the time. It doesn't fucking count.
I fucking suck. I just sent it.
Yeah, that's what
over
I was
the
like.
fence
Yeah, I was
every
like,
time.
all right.
It's be like tinker, boom.
Fuck this game. All right, I'm gonna do Woodward Sports Chat poll. I don't know if we can fit 10 options. So are we agreeing the top 5 being the first 3 we said, and then MMA fighter?
Detroit Supremacy says Spencer's better at pitching. Eazy is best at catcher.
I don't know how to respond to that there.
Big facts. But I think there's soccer midfield is hell from experience, says Danny G. Yeah, I feel like soccer midfielder is a lot harder than soccer goalie. Soccer goalie, you're making what, like 4 stops a game? NHL goalie is definitely up there though. Those guys got to be like, that's why they're all weird as fuck. Like if you ask any of them, like you ask D-Mac, like goalies are weirdos.
Like what? Like Rosendale?
Like they're all just weird. I don't know. It's
like what kind of weird?
Like weird. Like they do weird shit. They're real
like rituals and shit.
I don't know. I talked to D-Mac about it.
No, you're explaining it. That's what I'm asking.
They're just weird. I don't know how to explain weird any better. They're strange. Like
they're gay.
They just do.
Just say it. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, that's not what I was trying to say. They just do like weird shit.
I'm not gay no more.
I am delivered.
I thought I like women.
Women. I don't like mans no more.
What do you think is number 1?
Quarterback.
Quarterback
should be number 1. Yeah.
I had a bias that was DB. Not a bias. I never fucking played DB in my life. But I heard Peyton Manning discuss it in the beginning of that quarterback thing on Netflix. He was like, you have to know everybody's position, the defense, the offense, and like what their jobs is. So you're probably right. Number 2, I'm going DB though.
Number 2, I'm going MMA fighter.
MMA fighter?
Yeah.
Because to be fair though, MMA fighter, like you can like quit, tap out. Maybe you could do the same as an
Yeah, but then you look like a bitch.
Yeah.
Like Connor.
Calling Connor a bitch?
He tapped.
NFL quarterback's harder than goalie?
Yeah.
You played goalie, didn't you?
I played goalie once, yes.
You killed it.
I let up 5 goals, but we won.
Oh.
We won 7-5.
And then never mind, you did not kill it.
I had a lot of stops. I told them I'm going for the flashy glove save every time. And they were just coming in from the blue line sending clappers at me because they knew it was my first fucking game. I tried to get into a fight with the other goalie so bad.
They're taking it easy on you. It's your first game. You're trying to fight the fucking
No,
other
they
goalie.
weren't taking it easy on me. They were being cocksuckers, bro. As soon as they got past their blue line, they were fucking sending slap shots at me. And fucking, but yeah, they like 2 kids started. They got into a fight in like the corner. I fucking took my mask off and skated up to the middle of the ice. I was like, "What's up, bitch?" I was talking mad shit to him.
How old were you then?
21 or 22.
You just pulled a Happy Gilmore moment.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
Oh, I was ready, bro. I was calling him bitch the whole. I was like, "Yeah, that's why you're losing to me, bitch. I've never done this before."
That would hurt.
Oh yeah, I was talking mad shit.
Was your team some dogs or what?
Yeah, there's some good players on my team. My boy Justin was really good. He played Division 1.
I wish I grew up playing hockey. Hockey's kind of fun. Connor doesn't tap, his jaw disintegrates.
Connor did tap though.
Yeah, he tapped against. Well, I guess it was also disintegrating because Habib was fucking.
Yeah, melting that shit.
MMA fighter is hard if you're a homeless fiend bum. No.
What?
MMA doesn't have to remember game plans and play calls. No, you gotta remember game plans.
You definitely have to remember game plans. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean? You're just going in there? You think they're just running in there like, yeah. Let's go.
It's not Street Fighter.
Let's just throw hands, everybody. Just.
Benjamin Foss says boxing and MMA is offense and defense. I can't put a football position over that. That's fair. You got MMA number 1, you said, right? Or quarterback? 2.
Quarterback number 1.
Yeah, I'm damn, bro.
Quarterback just has so much going on that they got to do every play, every game.
I've just been convinced twice throughout this entire segment. I might have to switch back to MMA fighter.
Me too, because at the end of the day, like, there's no bigger stake than dying. Like, literally getting in the ring with somebody that wants to kill you.
It's true.
That is fair.
That's just it. But respect to quarterback. This is definitely a respectable answer. I also had backup power forward. I don't know about you guys.
What? What?
Backup power forward?
Explain yourself.
It's the toughest position in sports.
Yeah, you gotta
break this one down. You don't have to do all the dirty work that the center or the point guard does, and you have to just, it's very important. It's a very important 8 minutes of the game.
But why is it hard? Pause.
It was just being sarcastic.
Real fucking funny.
Great one, Chris.
Great one. Nice.
You know, it's a dope sport that looks hard that I would love to get into.
Curling.
Fencing.
Oh yeah, that'd be hard.
Fencing would be so fucking dope though.
It would be dope. We can.
I'm down to
Let's
fence,
go.
dude. We
make
could
a vlog on it.
Yeah.
Jousting.
Is there?
Jousting.
I want to do a stick. I'm not doing it with your big ass. Actually, not the shape I am now. But you ever see the fucking? There's this place out in Howell.
Was that where you dress up as knights and fight?
Yeah,
dude,
you fucking go all in.
I'm
bro.
so fucking down. I'm telling you, I would be so fucking good at that.
I know you would.
I would murder somebody. Like
I would bow to you, and I wouldn't want a piece of spinning that.
I would be so down at the fucking night fighting. I'd have a fucking a flail and a fucking shield.
What's a flail?
Like a fucking bat with a spike ball at the top of it.
Ooh.
Fucking just smacking dudes on the head with that bitch.
Ooh.
Hit him with the shield.
He's going down.
Bro, I want to do that shit so bad.
I'm trying to think.
There's like 4-on-4 too, so we could be on the same team.
To do like shows versus shows.
Oh my god, dude! I'd obliterate
gladiators.
BD would win. You and D-Mac?
BDE would win for sure.
That's why I don't want you on BDE anymore, bro. It's not even fair. You give up all your fucking takes. You have to talk about the same shit with me.
We'd win for sure.
Yeah. We'd come in second place, though. Like, if I could copy you.
I'm fighting myself. I'm just standing in front of a mirror.
That way it cancels out.
On God. Where's this guy going?
You fucking lay down.
Yeah. He got me.
All nice and slow and shit.
I did do axe throwing. Axe throwing is fun, but I'd fuck somebody up wearing suits of armor. Like, I'd be using my shield as a weapon too, like punching them with the shield, sweeping the leg, fucking flail. Just, oh man, that's like my dream. Like, I should have been a knight. I wish I was born in night times.
Wait, did we miss what's the festival they do?
Renaissance Festival. I've never been.
I want to go. I want to go and fuck with people.
The end of summer, like
can't go and fuck with people
like that.
Like just like because you get to like pretend shit's real, right? Like,
yeah.
That's where I want to go. Just fuck with them.
No, you can't fuck with people, man.
Why?
It's just being a bully.
You'll kill the queen.
You'll get kicked out.
You don't want to go there and kill the queen?
No,
kill the queen.
They literally look
trying to bang
to
the
it.
queen.
This is like it's real.
Yeah.
I went one time.
I know.
Yeah, you can't go there making fun of people.
Kill her. No, not making fun.
That's what you just said.
No, what do you mean you can't go there making fun of me? You had a plan to go to one of those fucking things and they meet up and do the fucking what do they call it?
LARPing. That's different.
Yeah.
That's different.
Like, force I'm not dead. I'm not dead.
I would also
I have 9 lives. You can't do that.
LARPing would be fun.
It's kind of the same thing.
I would LARP. Yeah, but I'd rather,
you wouldn't want to go there.
I'd
and kill
rather
the
do
queen.
it in a suit of armor.
That's not fun to do.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about suit up.
Kill
armor.
the queen.
Yeah.
Oh, like charge the castle?
Yeah.
Be like,
yeah, just fucking go there and charge that bitch.
That would be fun.
That's what I'm saying. You guys
but we'd
down?
also get kicked out.
Yeah. That'd be worth it.
We'd have to like.
They can't kick us out. We own the fucking castle.
That's true.
You kicking me out? I'm your key.
Yeah, but we'd have to. I'd want to go around and do shit first.
Okay.
Because I also like that shit, so I want to see the festival. I want to eat a fucking mutton leg,
chicken leg, turkey leg.
Yeah.
We gotta do it where we're just like the whole time we're just kind of gathering an army. We're just slowly kind of letting people know, hey, this is our plan, and we just get a massive group of people to storm.
See, I feel like that's how you get busted though. 'Cause someone's gonna tell the king's god.
Well, don't worry. It was in the script anyways. We were gonna betray them all anyways. once we got what we needed.
Chris shows up in a lamb suit.
I have a
really
very important role. Eazy told me I'm very important.
I'm thoughtfully like gameplay. I would definitely want to bring D-Mac.
Oh yeah.
If we're charging the
D-Mac
king.
probably goes every year.
Probably. What if we go in there and D-Mac is the king and he takes off the mask to some other guy that we're with? We're like, we get betrayed right there in the
That would
castle.
be crazy. Yeah, we have this guy that's like, the Black Knight is helping you, and the whole time he's fighting with us, and then at the end, it's D-Mac. Pushes us off the top of the castle.
D-Mac gets pretty fucking aggressive. He would.
Oh yeah.
Tell us about Guardian Alarm. We need some defense on that trip.
Guardian Alarm. Guardian Alarm.
Maybe the listeners will fucking storm the castle with us.
That would be dope. House Woodward.
Yo, I really want to do
House
this.
Heavies.
I'll put a poll in the chat.
Guardian Alarm.
Sorry.
Guardian Alarm offers you customized solutions from real experts. Their professional technicians take the time to recommend security and automation solutions specific to your needs. They also have 24/7 professional monitoring. You can call them anytime, day or night, and know a Guardian Alarm team member will stay on the phone as long as needed. And of course, they have technology backed by people. Your safety and security is their technology. It's been proven to work, and people have been proven to care. So call them at 1-800.
Stay out.
That's 1-800.
Stay out.
And let them know Woodward Sports sends you.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience and automatically enter for your chance to win not one, but 2 vehicles of your choice, courtesy of Les Stanford Buick GMC of Ferndale. That's right, 2 cars, one for you, one for your wife, your girlfriend, or your best bud. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime, sign in, sit down, watch your favorite team play, and before you know it, your hair will be game ready. Let one of our talented, award-winning stylists make you look handsome and clean. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner jumper. Tweet us. Hop on the YouTube chat. Slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
Play, practice, and party at the 5 Iron Golf this July at the Detroit, located in Cambria Hotel. Downtown's newest sports bar has taken 13 track simulators, certified instructors, and a full bar and restaurant. Mention promo code Woodward at checkout for 50% off your first visit, and visit 5irongolf.com to tee up good times. It's 5irongolf.com.
Shout out to DNC ENT in the Woodward Sports chat. He said, I'm sure the listeners will make a big impact. A bunch of 40-year-olds, out-of-shape white guys is very intimidating. I said it worked at the White House, so we can storm the castle.
Yo, that's such a bar. That's so true. You pick like characters when you go, right? Like
yeah.
It's like what are your selections?
I don't know. You
can be an elf.
Just make shit up. Yeah, you can be an elf. You should be a dwarf.
Don't look at me. Eazy goes.
What?
Oh, Chris would definitely be an elf. A high elf.
Chris would be a high elf for sure.
Eazy goes.
JB would be a dark elf.
Can you be an elf? That looks immediately at me.
Bro.
Oh my god.
You can't laugh that hard at your own racist joke, dude.
I'm sorry. I'd be a Khajiit.
What is that?
What are the cat people?
That's what I'd pick too.
No, I'd be an orc.
So in the battle though, if I did choose an elf, can I use magic?
Yeah, I mean you can be. I'd be a.
They were charging the castle.
I'd be a spell sword for sure.
Like in the battle, like if you do battle.
Yeah, you just gotta have like beanbags and go like lightning bolt. Magic missile, magic missile, magic missile. You remember that video?
I have knives that I coat over with highlighter.
Walk around with like a fucking like syringe full of like acid.
Jesus Christ!
And check somebody with
you.
Be like, I use my hallucination spell.
Actually, drug people.
Like, oh fuck, man, you're really good at this. I actually see shit.
Oh.
We should go to a LARPing thing and bring guns. Like Nerf guns. And just be like, yeah, we're from the future. Pull out the Nerf like Gatling guns. And be like,
if we're truly storming the castle, it'd have to be like a knight. When you said that, I thought like what weapon I'd use. I think I might have to go like an old-fashioned sword.
Okay.
What else was there?
Spear, halberd,
halberd,
flail. No, halberd's a big ass spear with like an axe on the top of it. You could use
arrow. I might pick that.
bow and arrow. Fucking little 2 twin swords, like smaller two smaller swords.
I want a shield for sure.
Yeah.
If you don't have a shield, you're fucked.
Yeah. Well, unless you got 2 swords, then you can block.
Yeah, but shield's blocking better than the sword.
Chris's dad just sat in Rachel's chair.
Well, I can't see him.
It's literally Chris in 20 years.
Can you want couch cam that?
No, we can't see it anyway. This is behind the mirror.
I'm looking.
But Chris is about to go sit on Pop's for the smelly meat in Alyssa's chair. Dude's
Dress
out
up
of
as a
it.
jester.
A
Easy,
mace
you
or
don't want
whatever.
to do magic at something like that. You end up throwing Nerf balls.
Yeah.
As long as they accept them
Still be
as,
cool.
as true magic.
Magic missile. Magic missile. Walk up to a random girl. I cast lust on you. What up, baby?
I wonder if it works that way too, because like prostitution was legal back
Prostitution was legal.
then. And you know the men
You're gonna dress
ruled.
up as a prostitute?
No, Jesus
Here's
Christ.
my weapon.
I'm just saying, like, are you allowed to like
No.
go around and be a man?
No.
Just grab
You
whatever you
can't
want.
just sexually assault people at the Renaissance
But we're in
Festival.
the fucking 10th century, whatever, fucking 15th century.
All I know is that shit would be fire, man. I'd love to do that.
All right.
I would LARP too. Like, that shit would be cool.
I was like, all.
It wouldn't be cool, but it'd be fun.
It'd be fun. I'd be out of breath. When we initially had this conversation, I was down.
Yeah.
I was in better shape.
Yeah.
Worst shape of my life right now.
I'm getting in better shape.
You are. At Planet Fitness, where you could beat Low E.
Beat him.
JB, what is your choice of weapon?
Probably just have to do sword. Although I don't know, I'd kind of like the axe or the bow and arrow too. So
I'd bring
leaning
Holly
sword,
and be like, "This is my dragon." Like sync her up, people.
Yeah, would you do someone fucking whacked her though?
Oh, I'd drop kick him. Well, if it's like with a foam sword.
Magic gun.
Yeah.
When we storm the king. What kind of, is it wood swords, real swords? I want to do this.
I mean, I'm down for real swords.
you can
It's
actually
like
buy
that.
real swords there
Yeah,
too.
I have a sword.
I know.
Long
Wait.
claw.
I thought you had the staff.
Well, yeah, but I have a sword too. I have multiple katanas, but I have an actual so it's a replica of Long Claw from Game of Thrones.
For real?
It's got the hilt on it and everything.
Kind of want to see it.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
We're gonna make plans soon. We're gonna watch Ex Machina and play fucking swords.
All
I'm so down.
Fuck gun up killing Lucas. Let's sneak into his room and pretend we're stabbing him.
Lucas is. It's funny. His last name is Klotzway. Sometimes he's such a klutz he would probably accidentally stab himself.
Crossbow would be dope too.
Crossbow.
Shane D says my son has a huge turret Nerf gun. That thing is a beast. See, that's what I'm saying. You bring one of those, they won't know what to do.
Bring it.
I'm definitely gonna have a
Or I'd be, dude, like a rogue.
Shield.
Like being like a rogue would be sweet.
like the cloth
Like a
guys.
thief. No, like
People were, we gotta fight.
you can fight. You bring like 2 knives and you can like throw knives at people and use like smoke bombs and
You
shit.
got knives.
Yeah.
I wonder if this has been done. Had to have,
They
right?
do it all the time.
Charge the king.
Oh, at the Renaissance Festival?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, probably. We should ask D-Mac,
He wants to do it with us.
because he's probably got connections and he could make it like legit.
Like the video or what?
Like, we're not getting kicked out for it. Like, it's actually like a thing.
I don't want them to know though. I just want to fucking.
We just fucking drive our car through the side of the festival. We're here on steeds.
We kidnapped that guy. There's construction paper, dragon eyes, in the fucking side of the car. I would do it. All
We're
right.
here for your wenches.
If this is a thing, I will keep you guys updated. Somewhere.
Yeah, 86% said they're down.
All right, bet. What's 86% of 21? 7?
Hey, it's worth it. It's definitely more than 7.
I know.
But that'll do it for us today. We appreciate you all tapping into the Woodward Heavyweights live on woodwardsports.com. Make sure you like and share the stream. If you're listening on an audio platform, leave a 5-star review. For the man to my left,
Super soaker full of holy water is great against the undead.
the honorable Speak Easy.
Thank you.
Chris Platte in the TD booth. They're not honorable. The esteemed JB on the ones and twos. I am Spencer Axter. We are the Woodward Heavyweights. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Hit the like button.